That's how COVID is right there. Just messes with your life, man.
Nice.
But yeah, man, like it's Tuesday, December 13th. I think we have like almost 2, 3 weeks left of 2022, and I'm ready to close the books.
Wow, really? Want to get some
Yeah,
shit done?
yeah, man. Work's been crazy, life's been crazy, statues have been crazy. Like it's just crazy, crazy stuff. How about you, Buck? How's your 2022
Uh,
ending?
on a good note, honestly. Yeah.
Nice. And
Transitionary period.
you're back in your man cave, looks like too, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I finally got statues around me again. It's pretty good. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good.
Cool, cool. Brenton, how's it going? How's your weekend going?
It's going good. What do you mean weekend? The weekend's over. It's Tuesday already.
Beginning of the week,
I,
man.
Oh.
I understand with the
I'm still catching up.
with COVID, every day's the weekend. So
Yeah.
No, the week's been good so far. It's moving fairly quick. We're slowly preparing. My daughter has ballet every night to practice for the Nutcracker performance on Saturday.
Wow.
Wow, that's
What a coincidence.
yeah, I know.
I'm going to go see it on Friday.
Oh yeah, nice. Well, cool, Brenton. Phoenix is drinking. Phoenix is
How dare you,
drinking
John.
some Russian. What is it? What is it again?
Black Russian.
Black Russian.
Yeah, so
So just
So
pay attention
grateful.
to his screen
Yeah.
as he turns red throughout the night.
I want to know, Phoenix, like, half the streams, he's in a place I've never seen before in the background. So it's kind of like a Where's Waldo book when he streams.
Yeah, right.
this is one of the three places I have my statues. So yeah.
Oh,
But
I
you know
thought you
what?
were going to say like 3 houses. This is one of my 3
No.
houses.
No, that's money making. So I can't.
You're
have
like Dr.
statues.
Oz here.
Could he be the frugal collector and have 3 houses? I don't
Yeah,
know.
right. One of the 3 rooms.
Hey, the richest people usually are pretty frugal, so.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
How do you think we become rich? I'm just joking.
Hey, he said we. How do we become
Yeah.
rich? He just tipped his hand. You saw that, right?
Dude, I could do that too.
He's really a one percenter.
Look at Danny's background. Nice, Danny. Is that your place in Aspen?
Yeah.
I
Jesus
didn't know
Christ, Danny.
I didn't know you played piano.
This is when I visit Jerry in Colorado.
Right.
I love the fireplace.
Who's that behind you?
The coat just
Hey, what are you doing in my house, Danny?
If I tried to do this on my computer, I think it'd shut down.
I know. It starts steaming.
Oh my god.
Man, you guys are too techno for me. I'm like, I gotta walk to the other room. I can't do a green screen like you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's-
Wait a second, that's not
Teach me
Gwen
that.
Stacy, right? Oh.
Teach me, Danny.
No.
Teach me.
And
Right,
Pudgy,
something break.
how's the Florida life going? Like, I have a jacket on every day here, mittens and everything. It's freaking cold over here.
I woke up this morning and it was a frosty episode 69 degrees actually this morning. Yeah. So I actually just put the windows down halfway for a while.
You're like a-
It was beautiful. It's beautiful. Can't complain. It makes up for a whole lifetime of winter.
Yeah.
Lifetime of gray New York winter.
You know what I hate most about this time of year? At least for me, like O'Keefe's working hands is like your best friend because between like the hand sanitizer and the cold weather, my knuckles just they break,
Crack.
and I just
Yeah.
start
Really? You
bleeding.
get all cracked and stuff?
Yeah, it's just it happens every year.
I'm down here, Brenton. Move down here. No crap. Sunburn. You're fair skinned. You have to worry about sunburn. That's fine.
Wow,
80
that's
degrees for this guy.
Wow, where's
about-
that at?
Whoa.
Yeah, where
He's
is
out
that
in
at?
Maybe
Where
he's
you
in
at,
Vegas.
Alan?
Vegas, Cali.
he's in his
No,
oven.
California's not 80. Unless
No,
I don't
depending
think
where
it
you
should
are,
be.
right?
Maybe San
I'm in
Depending
Diego.
where you are.
Dude, we're 48
San
right
Diego.
now. I don't even think Southern California is gonna be 80.
He's in his kitchen. He left his oven door open.
Nice.
He's cooking his turkey already.
Oh, he's in
Yeah.
Florida also, Fort Lauderdale.
There you go. There you
Ah,
go.
Yeah, right, Alan, Fort Lauderdale, right there.
Wow.
80 degrees December.
how about you? Why are you going as Mr. Q today?
Well, everybody's been confused with my name, lately, calling me all kinds of weird things like Robert or
Weird things.
Galacticus.
Galacticus,
So
yeah, can't
I
forget
decided
that.
to keep it very simple today.
Q.
Where's
I
M?
think I like.
Let's,
Out of all the letters. Let's call him Q-Tip. Yo, Q-Tip.
Wow.
I think
I'm changing it back now.
This is like James Bond.
Q was the guy in the Bond movies that
Yeah,
had
he always
Bond's,
was the tech guy.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he had
007.
007.
So when I was in the military, nobody could pronounce my name, so everybody just called me Q.
There you go.
Oh, your last
Cool.
name. Say all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
can-
all
I
that's
can
how all
really-
nicknames happen.
Yeah, basically.
Carl's
Well,
like
that's because you didn't give him that
Q-Lacticus.
gem. I know.
Wow.
You didn't give that to him yet. Everybody would have called, hey, Galacticus, come here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great. Q. You did that to
That's
yourself, Jarhead.
That's horrible.
And John, man, loving the hat. How you been?
Happy festivities. Yo, I saw something today. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I'm just out of the loop. Maybe I've been streaming too much. Haven't been getting out of the house enough. I went to a Walmart, okay? And the machine that cleans the floors at the Walmart, waist high, big machine, you know those ones they push?
Yeah, yeah.
They're automated now.
Floor buffer? Really?
Automated. I see this fucking machine beeping, bang, like what's going on? The thing was cleaning the floors, automated. Some little girl was running around. I looked at her dad. Hey, buddy, you better want to grab her because that thing is. There's no man behind that
Oh
thing.
damn.
Gonna run you over.
And I thought I lived in the sticks. My God.
Jesus.
I was shocked. Have you guys seen any of those at your shops?
Yeah,
No.
that's pretty regular.
That's
What?
that's some Canadian thing.
Another job
Grocery
eliminated.
store has one.
Exact. First thing I thought of,
Yeah.
Pudgy, was another job gone.
Hey, Johnny,
Entry-level
take it to
job
your
for
house.
somebody.
Huh?
Gerbs.
I almost stood behind it and just walked and pretended I was working.
Take it to your place and let clean the statues for you.
Sure. This thing was massive, man. Holy.
Well, I
But,
know
hey,
we can get John
Like the
for
thing that-
Christmas a blue vest.
Almost like a Zamboni, but
Zamboni,
like a-
but it was.
like-
I'm telling you,
like-
Pudgy, no employee in sight. It was just
Wow.
no, not a person 3 feet, 2 feet, no employee. I was actually looking at a foreign employee to say, hey, is that thing on a runaway or what's going on?
So it's like a giant Roomba. You
Yeah.
know what the
Yeah,
Roomba
that's
is?
Yeah.
Like,
It must have 360 sensors or whatever. It does its beeps, and that's it.
Did you try
Every-
standing in front of it to make it stop?
I thought of doing that, but then I had to make it for the show because I was.
every
If I
third
got an
beep
injury,
every third beep represents somebody unemployed. Beep beep.
Jesus.
Job. Beep, beep, job.
I was. I was like, I'm like,
I know
these
when I
guys-
was in Queens last week or 2 weeks ago, like they have Domino's instant robot delivery. So it's like a little looks like an RC car. But the funny thing is, like, I was like, that's weird. I think someone's controlling it, but no one was controlling it. But people were messing with it, touching it,
Yeah.
trying to kick it. And I was like, why are you gonna put this in New York? This is a stupid idea.
Yeah, exactly. Of all places.
Yeah.
This
That
reminds
robot
me of,
almost-
the Johnny Cab from Total Recall.
It was
This
cool
is-
though.
This is the beginning of Skynet.
It's kind
What's up, Matt?
of Yoda. What's up?
2 weeks.
That's cool, John. Next time you go, just
Yeah.
gut it for us. Slash the tires.
I don't know,
or
man.
something.
I didn't
No,
want any.
Skynet, no.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not ready.
On the T1000.
It was crazy. I was like, wow.
That's cool. How about you, Danny? How was your weekend? How you been?
Same as you, man. I was recovering, so all weekend. So
Well, you got a
Just
party to go
catching
to
up.
this weekend, so I'm sure you're like trying to get better and better
Yeah.
every day, right?
yeah, definitely. Finally going in Vegas too. I'm going to Vegas, so it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a fun weekend catching up from the last week of just what's it called? What do we have to do when we have COVID? Quarantine.
Stay
Being
quarantined,
quarantined,
yeah.
Party? Drink heavily?
Nah, no part. There was definitely no party.
Mainline heroin?
Danny, that's cool, man. So do you leave Friday night, or do you leave? When do you leave?
No, that Vegas. I'm leaving Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. Cool.
So man,
And Matt is having internet problems at home. He's going off his phone. Just to give everyone the heads up.
Reminds me of lunar module.
What's going on, Cash?
One small step for Matt. One giant leap
Stop
for
cash.
mankind.
Hey, Matt, can you hear us?
I think I heard that, Pudgy. I'm not sure. Said something about small step or something.
I said one small step for Matt, one giant leap for mankind. 'Cause you're coming in like
I know, man. Something might bear with me.
Yeah, take your time. So I don't know. I kind of want to talk about like what we were just talking about before the show started. How drunk we each got.
drunk stories.
I'm interested to see where everyone's landed.
oh my god.
Well, I don't want to be here for 6 hours.
Well, you have your camera off. You can leave your camera off if you want. You want to know.
I've never ended up in a place where I don't remember how I got there. At least,
Man,
I can say that.
I can knock that off my list. A couple
agree with
times.
that too.
And I've been trashed.
I remember when I was in Texas, I went to go see a Cowboys game in the new stadium, and
That was your first mistake.
yeah, one of my friends there, he was like, "Have you ever had a Four Horsemen South Side?" And I was like, "I've never had a Four Horsemen, or I don't know what South Side means." So Four Horsemen mean. Have you guys had a Four Horsemen before, by chance?
No, XM hasn't released them yet.
It sounds like a
What do you
movie
have
I don't
alcohol,
want.
right?
Sounds like a movie I don't want to rent. Go ahead.
It's all four hard liquors. It's Jack, and the rest of the guys. But
Jack,
they,
Jim Beam,
Yeah.
Johnny
So
Walker.
They have like a special cup for it, or a special glass for it. You pour all four in there at the same time, and it mixes it up for you.
Nice.
So I was like, "Oh, this shouldn't be too bad. It's just a shot." I had one shot, and I was like, "This is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not too bad." And like I told you guys earlier, I'm a lightweight, so I am freaking out, man. I was like, I don't know anybody other than my friend there in Texas. Like, but then like as soon as we're done, we're driving. Well, he's driving back, and this guy is like four horsemen deep, and I was like, man, like,
Wait, he had four horsemen,
yeah.
That's 16 horsemen.
you got a
Holy
16
shit.
horse carriage. You're going
and
home in.
he's the DD.
Nice.
Well, he says he was the DD, but then like, so I'm sitting back in the back, and I'm like, man, like, I can't believe you're driving. And so he's like, me too, man. And then I was like, so. So
You're
he's
lucky you
like,
woke up.
Me too, man. Oh my god.
So he's like, yeah, man, can you believe I'm driving stick shift too? And I was like, what? Didn't we come in like in a like I forget what car he had, like an Acura or something? He goes like, yeah, that's weird. It's not my car. And I was like, oh my god, did we get in the wrong car? So we got in one of his friend's cars, and yeah, we were driving in his car back home. But yeah, it was ridiculous.
There's so many things wrong with that story. I don't even know where to start.
Well, did your friends ever drag you to the bar on your 21st birthday and make you do all the shots, like the 21 shots?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to a strip club, then we went to.
I was stationed in San Diego on my 21st birthday, and they have like a strip of just bars. And for my 21st birthday, I was trying to get a shot for every single bar on that street, and I made it
The
about
gas lamp.
halfway.
The gas lamp, right?
Yeah, gas lamp district, and I made it about halfway, and from there it just went downhill. I was getting all kinds of weird shots. People were buying me all kinds of crazy stuff, and I had to go to work that night. So like I got to work, and I told the guy I was with, I was like, hey man, I'm coming in drunk tonight, just so you know, because it was like we were kind of like standing guard type thing. I was like, hey, just so you know, it's my 21st birthday. I'm coming in drunk. So I get to the spot where I'm supposed to go for work, and it's like you gotta like ring the bell to go in there. And I'm ringing the bell, and my head's like against the wall. And he opens the door. He takes one look at me. He says, "Hey, man, just go pass out in the corner somewhere in the office." I woke up and everybody starts coming in. He's like, "Hey, get out of here! Get out of here!" Everybody's starting to show up. So I get up and I go out to my car, and everybody's parked around me because I parked long ways across everything.
Took up 4
I was like,
spots.
"Oh, man, I got to get out of here." So then I woke up like from a nap. I took a couple hours. I was still drunk. Oh, it was bad.
Yeah, I've had that happen before. When I got up and went to my like first college class of the day, it was like 9 o'clock, and I sat up front, and the teacher was like, "What were you drinking?" She could still smell me.
Nice.
How about you, John? You got anything you want to share real quick?
I've only a couple times. I said never again. I went to Dominican once, and whatever, we were having a good time. Whatever, got to know the bartenders and stuff. It was getting towards the end of the night, and then he says, "Okay, hold on, I'm gonna give you a shot of this." We were already on edge. Pulls this bottle from underneath the counter. He pours a shot. I took a shot. I'm telling you right now, I don't remember the rest of the night after the shot. I woke up. The bed was soaked, and I was looking at the ceiling, and everything is just spinning. I didn't know where I thought I was back home for a second.
I'm afraid to ask what the bed was soaked with.
Was
Yeah.
it
No.
was it yellow?
Sweat,
It was-
urine, blood,
Was it yellow
all of the
alcohol?
above.
No, it was sweat. I don't know what that
Okay.
thing was. All I know is
Semen.
that shit. If you have the flu and you take a couple shots of that,
Oh shit!
fuck. But yeah, I know. I said never again. This guy just pulls out a bottle from behind the counter. Here, guys, try this. Okay, stupid us. We're like, sure.
Yeah, a little fire water.
John. How about you, Buck?
I'm sorry. Oh, my
Wow.
21st birthday.
I just read my book wrote.
My
Buck drank tonight.
21st My 21st birthday. Yeah.
Yesterday.
It was. I went out with like my best friend and another friend, and we went to strip clubs. We picked up hookers. We went to multiple clubs,
Whoa.
and it went on for like 3 nights. Sorry, and then I think
Yeah,
I finally just
soiree.
puked my guts out like on the final night out the back of the car, and I was gone. Got hungover and had to have some meeting with somebody the next day. Funny enough, it was like a previous president of the country, and we went to like some museum and something, and he was there, and we were all hungover, and it was very weird.
So you might have a son or a daughter somewhere.
Nice.
Not me. I was way too drunk to have a son or a daughter.
There's a little buck out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Did
little
Buck just
fawn
give
out
us
there
the
somewhere.
plot for the Hangover?
You never know.
Yeah.
They could have milked you like a cow. You never know.
Oh my god. I got like $200 stolen from me in cash.
Dang.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and I had to bribe police. I'll say the rest of the story later.
Did you just say you had to bribe police? Is that what you said?
He put himself on mute. That's a good call. That's a good call.
Yeah, he's not incriminating himself.
Yeah. How about you, Danny? Or is something gonna happen this weekend?
No, nothing's gonna happen this weekend. But geez, I don't know what it wasn't the 21st birthday, but I remember one time I was able to drive home, or I found a way to drive home, but I drove into my neighbor's driveway, and I tried putting my key into the door, like making noises, I guess, because it wouldn't fit. And I'm just trying, and finally they opened the door. It's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to get in the house. What are you doing here?" It was just like a weird thing. And then I finally
like
get in the house.
Olivia.
Like it's one of those things where you instantly wake up from the drunkenness.
Sober up?
Yeah, that. So that's probably one of the weirdest things that I ever went through.
Man.
Uh,
And
Not
you,
sure what I
Pudgy?
walked. Not sure what I walked into, but Danny confessing to being drunk driving on.
Confessing.
We all did. Well, you missed Buck. He had hookers.
Hookers, but no blow. Which is
I was
kinda
about to say, I was
it's
about
like
to
it's like a burger without ketchup. I don't know.
Maybe that's
You
the
need
rest of
both.
the story he'll tell us backstage.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why he paid off the cop.
You saying he was drunk when he did that?
Nothing happened. It was all a made up story.
It's all It's
Let's put the rewind button on.
the names will be changed to
Yeah, hello. We know Buck's not even 21 yet. Hello, duh.
Buck has a child somewhere. It's
Oh my God.
pain in the ass.
How about you, Pudgy?
God, I can't even remember. I drink to this day, but I haven't gotten drunk in a long time. I think the last time I got that fucked up, it's Joey Jr. was born. It was the result of said drunkenness. No, I can't actually think of something I could. It's been too long.
It's all good.
I keep trying, but I don't get.
Superman can't get drunk. Hello.
That's right. See.
Well, Phoenix said he's never got crazy drunk. So, but
Oh no, I've gotten crazy drunk.
So, thing with we guys, you know how those movies of drunk and comedies of drugs and stuff. When you're drunk or you had taken drugs, you think it's funny. When you never done any of that stuff, those movies is not funny at all because you're like, don't get any of the jokes. You're like, what? What? That's me and my wife. We watching, like, what's that?
So
Pineapple Express.
You need to buy a dime bag and watch Pineapple
Yeah.
Express, basically.
Well, that's the thing. I watch those. I'm like, what's so funny? And everybody's like laughing.
Yeah,
their
but
head
you-
off. I'm like,
Because you're sober.
Right, you forgot the part about getting the dime back.
it's so good. So I love jokes with the comedies with the drunks and the drugs and stuff. Me and my wife watching. We're like,
So Seth Rogen's almost entire career escapes you.
yeah.
pretty much. But he's from Vancouver, so that's kind of iffy. Yeah. So. No,
How about
I'm
you,
too,
Matt?
I'm just too straight and narrow. That's all.
It's all good.
There's time yet. There's time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's tonight.
Yeah.
So I did come in late. What's the topic? We're talking about intoxicated scenarios that we've had in the past, or inebriation.
Yeah,
or
you
something?
could leave
Something-
names
something
out,
to that
like
effect.
change the names and stuff.
Oh gosh. Well, last week I did. No, I'm just playing.
There you go.
No, I still know how to have a good time. Let's just put it that way. As far as getting as what Phoenix just described, I grew up in New York, so I tasted a lot of different things early. Let's just say that. And I do recall or don't recall. I was in high school and I went to a college party, and it was at a club, basically. You know how they have like those clubs at like an apartment building or something like that, or at a hotel or something like that. So it was there.
That would be called an unlicensed premise, Matt. But go ahead.
Okay. No, but it was licensed.
Oh, okay.
So I was in high school, but it was a college party. A lot of college guys were there. And it was a basketball team. I won't say where it was, but it was a college basketball team there, and I just mixed in with everybody. And I went from drinking beer to alcohol to Everclear. And I'm not sure if you guys know what Everclear is. Pudgy might know what Everclear is.
I'm
Yeah.
not familiar with it. What is that?
Yeah. It's
You know,
basically
like
you could clean your paintbrushes, whatever.
It's like grain alcohol.
Jesus.
Like,
It's some kick-ass. Yeah, it'll take the paint off your bumper.
Do they even sell that anymore? I haven't seen it in forever.
I think
Well, you're in
people make
Texas.
it.
They might have some in Texas.
Well, we got moonshine down here.
Well, that's basically what it is. That's
It's
the legal
basically
name
what
for
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 190 proof. And
Aviation fuel.
I didn't know it, but I was doing shots of that. And Phoenix, you're right. That's one of those times to where I don't remember the call. I don't remember what happened. All I know is people told me, acting crazy. I was at the bar. I was buddies with everybody. And then one guy went to the bathroom, came to sit down. I told him I didn't know him. I don't know who you are and all this kind of stuff. So it was just that's a night that's the only time that I just like literally blanked out and don't remember anything that ever happened. I woke up the next day at home, and my parents were out of town, so that's the reason why I was out partying. But I woke up the next day in my parents' room, and my sister told me I had some basketball player carry me home. So I don't know.
Wow.
I was like,
I just
what?
imagine it's like She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Dude, you lucky guy.
Yeah, no, it was, but that was one of those times. But ever since then, I could handle my alcohol. I could drink it. I don't know how much. And I get your body. I guess my body just took a tolerance to whatever it was, and I could handle.
You got
handle it.
pickled.
You guys know I'm living vicariously
Say what?
through you guys, right? So
It's not a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's about it, Steve. I mean, nothing funny or crazy happened. I don't think.
That he knows of.
Yeah, or does he?
Well-
Okay, since Phoenix has never done drunk, that means if we ever do a get together, we gotta get Phoenix drunk.
Phoenix. No. Phoenix is the driver. Phoenix
right.
is
There you go. That's even better.
to drive the statue bus.
We always need one, so yeah, that's
We need
perfect.
a designated
We
driver.
just rent a minivan or something.
I
You
would
know what
be
they
the
say.
DD. You can get Phoenix.
Whoa,
Hammer.
what did they say, John?
They say the Vancouverians know how to drive.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
get
no
that
one
one.
says
What's that supposed to mean?
I didn't even know there was a Vancouverian.
It's okay, Steve.
Is that like
Steve
riding?
and I are on the same page.
Is that a thing? Vancouverant?
That's not even a word, no. But are we going to do a get together? That'd be cool. Everybody get together.
Yeah, man. So I actually met up with Mark Books.
Books?
Books.
What the? Why do you say it like that, man?
I met up with him last weekend, and yeah, we were talking about that, man. Like he came down 3 hours. I went up 2 hours. He bought a statue, and I picked it up and delivered it to him. But we were talking about we should have like a meetup pretty soon, or set up something, for sometime soon, man. Forget like summer, spring, like sometime soon.
He sent me a pic of like an interstate sign near where I live. Hey, I'm near your neighborhood.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what's up, man? He's like, oh, well, I don't know. I met Steve. He came up and I kept down.
Yeah.
Is there any cons coming up right now?
There's some anime cons.
Hey, Steve, I think there's one coming in. I think there's one in Virginia.
Is
But
that
that's
the
like-
Otakon? Is that
Yeah,
coming?
something like that. Yeah, there's something in Virginia. I think it's in Dulles, Steve.
What's
I don't know. I have to look it up. But we're right here. But Steve and I are both like in DC, so it's kind of like we're right on the outskirts of DC.
It'd
This
be
guy's
cool if
funny.
we can swing.
There's
Sorry,
a lot of
go ahead.
collecting.
Go ahead.
This guy's funny. Enabling people to buy statue, now enabling Phoenix to do drugs. What's next?
Well, let's talk about hookers. I don't know what's happening here.
I never said that. That's all in your head.
I think he said whores.
Phoenix,
That's
has
what he
you ever
said.
tried that?
Being said, shh.
That'll be a first.
Well, that'll be a great weekend.
Yeah, but I won't be coming home after that one. So
That's okay. You'll still always have statues. No.
Magfest and Gaylord. Okay.
Jesus.
What?
That's
What
what
is it?
It'd be cool to go if we can all
I
get
think that's a
together
place in
and
Texas,
go to
right?
like San Diego.
Oh,
Con,
man.
San Diego Comic-Con.
I'll show you guys around, man.
cool.
Like, but it's expensive. It's freaking expensive. But we could get Airbnb too, man. Like, get all of us in one Airbnb.
That's,
some
that's, my,
whoa.
that's my old stomping grounds too, Casual.
Yeah. So
Diego.
stop by.
Yeah, I go down there
Shit.
I used to go down all the time too.
I said to get together, all under the same roof. I don't know. That's
Might be all right if a buck brings his friends. Buck, you gotta bring that little black book, man. You gotta bring that little book.
Never in my life. I've never done that.
I got dibs rooming with John.
Clean.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be a waterbed.
That's disgusting.
I'm glad Bretton got it.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but you guys are all whack. All I imagine is parting with what's his name? With Phoenix would be like Hangover. We'll leave him on the top of the roof. Where's Phoenix?
I was gonna say he ends up naked in the trunk.
Yo,
The funny thing is, I think we'd all be laughing. He's just yelling, "I don't get it! I don't get it! I don't get it!"
we
I don't see why this is funny.
trackers. We gotta put trackers on everyone before we start drinking.
Oh, that's smart. That's
It's
too
an
smart.
invasion of privacy.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some statue stuff. I know I brought this question up last week, but I wanted to see. I added a second part to it. So, what have you learned from 2022 as a collector, good and bad? Like, have you guys had bad experiences this year? Or what are the best experiences you guys had? Or like, is there something that you took away from 2022 that you guys want to share?
Yeah, don't collect statues. It's too expensive.
It took you this year to learn that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I learned that basically anything you order will be delayed. So, so don't hesitate to pre-order something else because they won't arrive on time.
And you get discount codes with those delays, right?
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Just stagger your delays and keep kicking the can down the road.
Mm-hmm. I've learned to be patient, not to have FOMO, and don't jump on that pre-order button because you're going to get some deals down the line, and there's no need to hit that pre-order right away.
Unless you have expiring points.
Or it's made to order.
I think I've learned not to hold my breath for a perfect Spider-Man statue. It's not coming. Doesn't exist. All the companies will keep disappointing me.
Uh-huh.
Even in the custom world book, there's like no perfect Spider-Man.
What version of Spider-Man would be your perfect?
Classic,
Wow.
like classic red and blue suit. No, I haven't
Like-
seen it yet.
But like
I
how
think you might-
classic? Like Romita, like McFarland, like
Delotto.
I wouldn't mind either actually McFarlane. I'm not too sure about, but honestly, actually, I wouldn't mind a McFarlane portrait as well, but not like maybe push it more to his realism and don't go full on his style, right? But you could have like the same way he draws the eyes. I wouldn't mind that too much, but I'd say it's not really been anyone that's really spoken to me, and he's like my favorite character. I've seen really good Spider-Man like statues that are not the red and blue suit. Sideshow has the awesome symbiote one. There's a lot of cool like customs that are different suits and different versions, different characters. I got that like Miles Morales from Sideshow, and that's pretty cool. But it's not Peter. It's not like the red and blue suit. I need that definitive Spider-Man, and like I keep getting disappointed, honestly. And I'm willing to pay a lot of money for the right Spider-Man. I was almost certain it would be that custom one with the Venom.
Yeah.
And I was ready. I paid like $2,000 for that, right? And
Yeah,
was
you
shit.
bought it and you had it. Yeah.
And it was dog shit,
It'll come around, man.
Yeah, hopefully.
Either that, it sounds like United may need to make their own custom.
We'll see about that, man.
Are you wanting ones with the big eyes or small eyes? What are you looking for particularly?
yeah,
Mm,
like what
Big
like,
eyes.
Can you think of
Or
what
do
it-
you
artist
it-
version?
know? Do you
it's-
know what you're
Did
looking
you
for?
say big ass?
I that's the thing. I don't know what I'm looking for exactly, and like
Got that big eye Spider-Man.
there's certain things I would want for it to have, right? I want it to be the musculature to be good. I don't want him to be skinny. I want him to be built like the one like Brenton has in the back. Good saturated colors. and an interesting concept going on.
Dude, you should
And
commission your own Spider-Man piece.
I just,
I
I just said that.
Oh, sorry.
I have ideas, but I stopped. I haven't worked on anything that is my own art in months now because I've been too busy with work. But we'll see. I'm looking for a new job right now, so if I get something else, I have more time to do other stuff.
Yeah, like I guess you're still learning that, right? Being patient to find the one that you want.
Mhm.
For me, like really quick, is like bad experience is I learned that a very popular distributor, whatever, is known to. I thought the whole like they're known for like bad communication and all that, but I thought that was for certain people. But then I find out it's true. So I I I I learned that like every sometimes what the community does say, you know, behind closed doors is actually true. And I ran through that experience recently, and I was like, dang, I guess what they say is true. But
Right.
yeah, that's something I learned in the bad side. I guess I feel like that's something I didn't want to be true, but came out to be
Mm.
true. If that makes sense.
Sometimes maybe good.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe shit.
Always shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's just part of it. You take your own personal experiences and you apply them to stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it just
Yeah, yeah.
either confirms or denies certain things, and you move on.
Yeah.
Um, the one thing I gotta say that I learned in the community is it's a cool community. I really enjoy some of the guys in the chat and in the even in some of the other groups and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. I think the technology today with all the social media is an outlet for a lot of people to reach and talk to each other about a thing we all have in common. And I think that's pretty cool. You know, that's pretty much in a nutshell, really. You know what I mean? And everybody has their own different views on things, and everybody can respect everyone's other views. So.
Yeah. It'd be boring if everyone had the same view, right? Or the same opinion. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it'd be exactly. It makes it fun to chit chat and, as Buck says, have fruitful conversations.
Well,
Yeah. Well, with me, I learned that I spent more money this year than the last 10 years with statues. So I blame on you guys for enabling me. So that's all it is. Seriously, though. I mean, this,
Not so frugal this year, huh?
I was about to say the
No.
not so frugal collector. Then yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying my life finally and learning how to, like before COVID, right? I was like way tighter with money. Now this year, hanging out with you guys and learning the statue and the community, I kind of enjoy my life more. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing about it.
That's key, man.
Well,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
if one thing COVID did teach everybody, I mean, there's no guarantee for tomorrow. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Nothing
Have
is
fun.
promised.
nothing's promised.
Yeah.
Now you didn't have to give me anxiety.
Just run up the credit card, John, because nothing is promised. Don't worry about it.
Just buy it all. I could be.
How
dead
about you,
tomorrow,
John?
Right?
What's something good or bad that you learned from 2022?
I went already. I
You
had to
did?
go in, yeah, I went in there and snagged it
Yeah,
right away before. The pre-ordering,
Oh,
not
it's
you don't
about
not having to
patience.
pre-order.
Yeah, yeah. My bad. It's the COVID, man.
You know,
Wow.
to piggyback off of John's point with patience, though, that's even when you're looking for older stuff. Be patient, save, make sure you have the money ready, and a deal will probably come along at some point. You just want to try and do your best to set money aside and be patient while you're waiting for whatever piece.
Oh yeah, man. Like deals always come around, and that piece also does come around all the time. People are
Right
looking
now,
to,
especially.
yeah, like definitely right now. I mean, I never thought I was gonna get Superman Hush. I never thought I was gonna get two Superman.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. So it's, if anything, this is to prove to you guys, like it's definitely patience. Like Thor once told me, pays off, or be patient is the most critical
Yeah.
thing in this hobby. Patience.
I don't want to
Anybody-
see anybody rush to overpay because they think that's their only chance they're going to get at any
Yeah.
statue. Like that, you don't have to worry about that. Like, don't overextend yourself for one thing. Another one comes around.
1000%, man.
Yep.
Did I miss anybody? I know I went through John like twice, so like.
Yeah.
That sounds sus.
Galactics.
Something that I've learned, like you have to ask for that steak first. Before
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Speaking of, Superman Hush back there, you got to ask for that steak.
Steve, you're just gonna sit there and take that?
Gotta, I know, man.
For the right one.
You gotta ask for it up front.
John's the guy in the schoolyard fight. He's behind his friend going,
I know.
take that shit. Come on, get in there.
Hey,
What's the matter?
Mikey,
Get in there. I'll hold your jacket. Get in there.
Fuck 'em up.
Pesci shot that guy because De Niro was pushing him on. You
I know. Well, Pudgy, what was that guy in Welcome Back, Carter? He used to do that. Yeah, Carvelli said you don't have.
Yeah,
taste.
that's right. That's right.
I can't
Oh
believe
my
that guy's
God.
name up.
Oh my god.
They don't even know what we're talking about.
You gonna take that shit?
But
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
you, Jarhead. Don't
I
worry.
learned something too, actually.
these young
Steve,
guys
you
don't know
better
what
send
Welcome
him
Back
some
Carter.
Omaha steaks or
I
something.
remember.
I know, right?
Don't place any bets with these guys here.
Gee.
I'll piggyback off of Q there.
Yeah.
I guess that was a bad topic for today, but
It was a great topic.
We're talking about the end. We're talking about the end of 22. We still got 3 weeks. Don't rush life. Don't rush life.
Oh my gosh.
all right, you guys. What's a line you would like to start collecting? If you
The
were
end.
to,
The end of a line.
I'm actually headed down that path, so.
What?
But I don't really want to give
George
the
Floyd.
line because I feel like I'm just gonna get hammered with like, look, here's the deal constantly.
Oh yeah, just say it. Just say it. You're gonna get it.
So I'm trying to avoid that for now. I'm taking it nice and slow.
Is it just me or is Steve's camera? I feel like someone's gonna take over the stream in about a
Yes,
second.
somebody's
Yeah.
somebody's hacking into the mainframe.
I
don't
know
know
he's
what's-
in the Matrix.
I think the cable is messed up on it. I'm gonna.
I got Phoenix and Jarhead are stuck in my camera. Phoenix looks like he's doing a Q-tip, and Jarhead taking his hand.
No,
I don't know.
that's-
Matt, you're
that's- yeah, no, you're in another. Yeah.
I think Matt, you're still drunk or something. Just kidding.
Hey, could
His
be.
camera's drunk. His connection's drunk.
Oh.
That's all.
Yeah.
So Brenton, what line is that, Brenton?
No,
Yeah, you left us hanging.
stop it.
Oh, you're not gonna- you don't wanna talk about it? Okay.
I'm not speaking.
Oh, okay, that's
Nope.
okay.
Oh, I know what. I think I know.
Yeah, we know what line it is. It's just we won't talk about it. Bring it up, but we won't talk about it.
It's gonna take a while. So
Okay.
years.
A chorus
Years.
line, like a bunch of dancers. What?
I mean, you could get it. You could get it this
Exactly,
year.
like the Rockettes.
The Rockettes. He
Which
wants to
one
pick
you
up the Rockettes.
Oh, okay. Ed COVID says, if I had unlimited funds, I'd love
Ed
to get the
COVID.
full samurai
Jesus
line.
Christ.
That's what I call him all the time.
Oh,
I
do you?
know.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like the in joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Steve's camera has COVID now. Jesus.
I know.
Wow.
Is my camera whack? I can't tell. Or
You're-
my normal?
You're
No,
good.
you're fine.
No, you're okay.
Okay. All right.
No, you're like 90s television.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust the
You're-
antenna, but it's not working.
He's 480p in a 1080 world.
I know.
I tried to change the channel, but the knob on the side's not really doing it. I got
haven't seen
UF
black bars on the side since about 2003.
Check the red, yellow, and white cord, please.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my god.
What's
Doesn't
the
have it.
coaxial cable? Like when you have to get the copper out? You know, pull the copper.
Yes. strip the wire and
Yeah.
thread it around the screw really tight. Switch it from TV to game and back. You know.
Okay. Do you guys have another name for remote? Like
Clicker.
clicker?
Clicker.
Yeah, the youngest child. when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, for many years I was the remote.
I was the remote. Yeah, me too.
Joey, put on channel 2. Okay.
Okay.
It's like, stay up there, Daddy. Stay up there.
Stay up there.
I feel a commercial coming.
Move the antenna around. Hurry up. Move it.
Oh,
move it with
man.
meaning. Come on.
Those freaking antennas, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
Gravity
start
is-
smacking the TV.
Fucking gravity is.
I don't even know why that worked. Like,
Anybody still remember playing Nintendo, the original Nintendo?
I do.
You know what I
Put in
just
the
learned?
cartridges? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that
I
last
just
week.
learned in
What the hell are you
Duck
talking
Hunt
about?
that the second controller could move the dog.
In
Oh, I
game?
didn't. I never even
and
knew
Duck
that.
Hunt. And Duck
Yeah,
Hunt.
in Duck Hunt.
You got 2
'Cause I-
controllers?
You got the control.
My still just has 1 stick.
Well, we're not talking Atari here. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'd get
Atari.
so mad at that dog, I'd try and shoot him. He'd laughing at me. Man, I talk about rage in video games.
it's crazy. Now you can play people around the world. It's nuts. All right.
I think we were talking about what line you would like to start collecting.
Trying to.
Buck's,
man.
Buck's cruising around the boulevard. But you put your hand on the mic like this now. Like,
Oh man.
I was thinking more
Well,
like
he's
Halo.
collecting lines of coke.
Bitch, you better have my money.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Go collect. Buck needs to go collect some money from his girls.
Oh my gosh.
Pimp Daddy
Somehow
Buck.
I became a pimp tonight.
You did it in the first like 2 minutes, man.
Put him in
You
the
did it
middle,
yourself.
Steve. Put him in the middle.
Big Daddy Buck.
Pimp Daddy Buck. Buck, what's your porn name? What's your porn name, Buck?
I need to get my purple suit first before I get.
Dude, he already has it. It's a Buck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but come on, man. He's got to put something out like big buck fangs or something. I don't know what he got.
We'll just call him Buck Wild.
Oh, buck naked.
Wow.
1 buck, 2 fangs.
Wow.
You guys are filthy.
What?
We trying.
Well, I was thinking more like the Hush line. I got to see the Batman and a bunch of other characters at someone's place the other day. Those statues look great all together. I don't know if I would. I mean, I bought the Hush Superman, but like Hush Ivy, like all the other characters, they look all great together.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing though. I don't ever really want to get locked into a specific line, because then like I mean, Buck's already talked about it before about the X-Men. You start going down that path. No, I got to get every single one of these statues. It's like, and you don't even really care about that particular character. So
Yeah, there's that.
I
too.
wouldn't necessarily want to go down, start collecting the whole line of something.
Yeah. But then I say to that, right? Is there like a specific line where like it doesn't even necessarily have to be just characters that like the characters don't have to be made part of a team, but maybe a line of products that a company has that's so well done where like most of the pieces in that like line of statues, you go like, wow, I like all of them and I would like to get them, but you're also saying no, I'm not gonna pick them up.
The only thing I've ever thought about that with is the Sentinel line from Iron Studios, because there's you're never ever going to get a chance to collect every single X-Men and X-Men villain out there, and those statues are so, I won't say cheap, but more affordable than things we're collecting now, so that's the only route that I would go if I wanted to collect a full line of something would be the Iron Studios, I think.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. You've seen that in person too, so it gives you more like.
I saw that at New York Comic Con, and it just the statue itself has presence. The Sentinel, it was like every time I walked past it, there was a crowd around it looking at it. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no one likes the Samurai line, the XM Samurai line. I think
it
that
looks
falls in the.
cool, but not
They
that
look
much.
great, but I would.
Yeah.
You want to collect it? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There's like one
I
or
like
two
the
that.
Shogun one, the one where he's on horse.
Yeah, that one I would definitely want.
An exception
That's
to
my
that
favorite in the line. Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I think that's everybody's favorite line.
Well, I think that's part of the. Isn't that part of the issue though? When you try to do a line, there's going to be a couple of pieces that you really don't like, but then you get stuck with, "I'm going to get it anyway, just so I can complete the line." I mean, that's
Like-
just kind of
Like the Joker on that
yeah,
line.
or the Riddler thing. The Riddler's coming up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant the Riddler.
Yeah, I mean, it's So do you? So I guess you ask yourself. I guess it depends on what kind of completionist you are. Do you want to spend the money just to complete it, or do you actually want to get something that you really like?
Is
I
it
think
a line
I could
if
do a
you're
line.
mixing companies, but they're all related characters?
No.
It's not.
I mean,
I guess.
technically,
I guess-
it's a line of like
Focus.
a focus of something. So yeah, I mean, I guess that could be a line. Like if you want to collect nothing but X-Men, that's a line.
But
Necessarily
you
not
mix and
Yeah.
match
Well,
like
it's a
XM sideshow.
No,
custom.
it's not a lie. No.
Yeah.
I guess
Not a
it'll
line.
be more like a
John's
a
saying-
theme. It'll be more a
Theme.
theme.
Yeah, it would be a
Yeah.
theme. Yeah.
A line would be by the same company doing the same
Yeah.
thing, like the sideshow mythos thing
Mhm.
from what they did their first one.
I think for me, company I'd collect from, at least that you guys know, everyone knows, I'd go for that Master of the Universe line by Tweeterhead.
Oh
They're-
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like really
Yeah.
killing it. Like every new piece just blows me away, and like it's just crazy. It's like the statues are getting better with each new one. It's stupid. I just don't understand how that works.
Do it.
And, no.
Do it, man. The price is right. The price is right too, man.
There's too much I want to get for me to
That's
get
what-
that as well.
What's your
That's
favorite
what it's
out of the
about,
whole line?
My favorite is probably Trapjaw, then Merman.
I love Merman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know Masters
I like
of
the
the
He-Man
Universe.
on the Tiger.
On Battle Cat, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's nice, but it's like a different line. It's separate from because that one is
It's a
6
smaller
scale,
scale,
and then
right?
the other
Yeah.
one are like
I mean,
fifth.
I would still put him with it. Like not necessarily next to him, but somewhere in the vicinity.
I hear you.
John,
Plus,
you don't
they're
know-
probably gonna do He-Man already eventually.
You don't know He-Man, John?
No, I never watched one episode of Masters of the Universe.
What?
He
But
doesn't
you know
have
I
the-
the
thought
power.
Buck was giving us porn names with Trapjaw.
Yeah. But the statues we're talking about are from Tweeterhead. Like
I know,
think-
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like that, I don't know anything about Masters of the Universe, but that merman is absolute. The paint app on that merman is
detail.
stunning.
You've got to watch Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren. Best movie ever.
Masters,
No, you
Masters
don't.
of the Unit. I saw that in the DVD rack back in the day, and I put it back.
Hey, Courtney Cox. is in
Oh no,
that.
this
Yeah,
ain't for
Courtney
me.
Cox is in there.
Masters of the Unit. No, thank you.
So you'd recommend going with the original animation?
Oh my gosh. At this point, I wouldn't recommend watching it. It's for
It's
kids.
really
It's definitely
dated.
for
I mean-
kids.
So you
Don't
grew
go
up with
back,
it? Is
man.
that why you're a fan?
Yes.
Okay.
That was like one of the few shows they had on like the free TV.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I just keep playing that over and over.
Oh, Britain got sensitive because he still has free TV out there. They don't have cable where he lives.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go, Brenton.
We still have
He said he
knob
was
and tube
duck hunting.
wiring. So.
He said he was duck hunting.
And then there's like there's a line by Sume called Ikigai, and there's just a bunch of anime pieces. But you guys want to know?
That sounds like John's truck story.
I know. That's what I was gonna say too. Great minds, Fred. Great minds.
Icky Icky come, icky go, icky guy. Like, sue me. What do you want me to? What do you want me to sue you for? Fuck.
Oh man,
All right,
I
this
couldn't
one's
do a
gonna be-
line. I'm all over the place.
Maybe when
This
you were
one's gonna be
younger.
interesting.
Couldn't do a
So-
line. Come on, you were around in the '80s. Everybody did
Wow.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I went straight to
So, someone brought this up on one of the chats, and someone supposedly had their storage robbed recently.
Oh
Like,
shit!
Oh, the
all
Funko
their-
guy.
Yeah, I think it was the Funko guy. Yeah.
Or
So, yeah, she was like, I just came back from storage and come to find out like all of my boxes were stolen. Everything was stolen. She was so devastated that she was like, I'm calling it quits from today on. like she couldn't she couldn't deal with it, so she quit. She's quitting the hobby. So
That would
I
be
think
heart wrenching.
yeah. I mean, she says she's working with the police and everything like that, but she's
Yeah.
like, it's like
Well, that's
gonna be-
pudgy. They'd never recover that stuff.
Well, aren't those storage units riddled with cameras?
they are,
Yeah.
but like, come on, like everyone's
They were
wearing
saying it's
masks.
in-
Where
I
It's
heard
always some
inside.
crazy story too, where like that camera didn't work, but they never replaced it.
Maybe someone who watched her load it or knows.
Yeah,
There
That's
has
what
to be
people are
some sort of
speculating,
connection.
that
Yeah.
the people that work at the storage,
This-
she flaunted her
this-
stuff all the time too. So everyone knew what she had in there.
This is the second time I've heard of something like that happen. There was a guy in Washington. Something happened to him where his whole entire storage got ripped off too, and that was earlier in the year.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
so, what would make you leave your collection?
Jesus. See? We're having
Leave
a
it
good
in-
time. This is like depressing talk now.
I know.
Leave it in what way? You mean leave collecting?
Oh,
Or you
sorry,
mean
but-
Yeah,
what would
like
make
it's
me
su-
leave
it-
collecting?
if a situation just like that, similar happened to you, like earthquake, flood, or whatever, would that?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
all
I
my
would-
stuff got destroyed, I don't think I would just want to start up again. Like, how
Oh.
could I'd be
Yeah.
like, how do you replace some of that? Like, I understand that you may get insurance money, but I don't think you would ever get some of the stuff back.
Need collectibles insurance, which is something to think about once your collection gets up there.
Well, I don't know. You guys, does your house insurance cover items within the house?
You have to add it.
Yeah, that's different. They'll cover it up to
They'll-
a certain amount, like maybe $1,000, unless you add it, and you have to itemize it, and it has to
I don't think
be.
you can say, "Oh, this sold for on eBay."
Right.
for
I have a
$2,000.
$4,000
$2,000
Hulk
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, and usually when you do that, when it's like Pudgy said, an estimator or somebody will come out and verify it, and there's a lot
There,
of stuff
there
that
goes the
along
blood
with it.
pressure's going up now. The blood
Yeah, and I
pressure.
heard that it's like every time you add a piece, like the premium goes up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Rashid.
So you got to get collector's insurance.
Yeah,
I would
Oh,
say
I just
anybody
added
on
a
the
Boba Fett and a Hana Carbonite.
What's the damage on that?
What scale is it? Oh, it's life size. Oh, shit.
If they
Think of it,
revoked
though.
your insurance just on that, like canceled.
when you got that kind of investment, it's it's kind of worth it. When you got individual pieces, they're in the thousands. When you got multiples, God forbid there's a fire. Never mind theft or vandalism, but God forbid there's a fire or something. Yeah, you get your possessions back, but if you have like $30,000 in collectible, that's why a collectibles policy.
I know for me, I used to have like a few $1,000, like 1,000 comic books, and I was going through a divorce, and she put them out in the garage, and somehow half my comics got destroyed. So
Oh shit!
I got out there, and then I opened the boxes up, and I was taking them out. And I was like, "Oh man!" Like half my comic books got destroyed from when I was a kid. So
That's a hard thing.
but I think as a collector, I don't think you ever like it was discouraging for sure. I was really pissed off for a long time. But as a collector, I don't think I'll ever stop collecting.
Did you
Yeah.
stop
That-
collecting
Right.
comic books?
Yeah, I've kept
he
collecting.
definitely lost, but
Yeah,
And
I still grab comic books every once in a while, and then I grab the ones that I had that got destroyed.
You see 'em?
So
yeah.
I don't think I would ever stop. It's just something I've done my whole life. So collecting-
And Jarhead, I get you. They got destroyed, right?
oh no, they got destroyed.
Something in my eye.
John mentioned Rashid. I couldn't help but laugh. I could see somebody trying to rip off Rashid's carbonite Han Solo running down the street on a dolly,
Stop it.
and they're trying to make a claim. Yo, I saw the mofos. They were running down the street.
Nah, he ain't making no claim. He's popping a few rounds after that motherfucker as he goes down the street. Him and me both. Come on.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey, John, you were about to say something earlier?
No,
No.
no, no.
For me, I think I probably like slowly start like getting out of the hobby if all my stuff got vandalized or whatever. Like I think it'd be too much to take in, man, and to restart for me. Like I'd be like, I
Yeah,
guess.
but you
Even
never
if
know.
you
It could,
even if you
just
got
might-
financially
Yeah, if I had
reimbursed?
well, yeah, I have insurance on these guys, but like also like just it's a big hunt to get all these guys too, you know. So there's a lot of work behind it, but there's also like having to get them back is going to be. I don't know if it's worth the time sometimes.
It's a
I
fresh
think it's
slate.
just the
Go a
time.
different
though. Like,
direction.
you just need a little bit of time to get over it a little bit, and then you'll probably get the itch of wanting to start a collection again.
I mean, once you get that all that
Eventually.
money in your pocket, back in your pocket, you're
Yeah.
like, oh man, I can buy this statue now, and I can buy this
Yeah.
statue now.
Steve, think of it this way. I got divorced. I lost half my shit. I got remarried. Okay, so losing
Perfect
your
example.
collection.
Yeah.
Okay, losing your collection. You if you enjoy collecting for what it is, you'll
Yeah.
collect again.
That was a
I think
Okay,
it's
perfect,
maybe you'll
time.
change
perfect
direction.
analogy, but
Yeah.
I think any true collector, if something happens, they'll eventually go back to collecting something. Maybe not statues, maybe not comic books, but a collector collects things. You know.
Yeah,
Like me,
They'll
I
be
collect
collecting their-
wives. I'm on my 2nd now. Yeah.
they'll be collecting the pieces of their heart off the ground.
Wow.
Fuzzy wants to add to his collection.
You know,
I like what Sam says here. If I get robbed,
maybe
I
on a
would sell
wacky
those
weekend, maybe for a weekend we're good. Yeah,
Let's just bring
Play
Buck
that-
along. It'll make sure
play
it
that.
happens.
I'll play that Mormon game for a weekend. That's no problem.
pieces. How about you, Danny? Danny, would you leave it?
No, I think it's the same thing as Jarhead. I mean, it's just I'm always been a collector, so I'm gonna be collecting something. It might take some time. I might, soak a little bit, but eventually, yeah, I'll get back on that horse and start something up.
In Phoenix, I know like you got a lot of those pieces with good deals. What do you think?
It takes time, patience. I've been collecting for over 20 years, so that was just another stepping stone in which you get new money in, and then you kind of like, okay, you know what? Now you make better decision from last time. So the ones you want, you want. So it's easier actually, personally, I think, because you choose the ones that you want, and then of course the ones you don't want, you kind of like move on, right? So, but anyway, if I were ever to start collecting, I think I'll be in that guy. I'll put myself in that guy, and I'll be happy.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, look at. Did everyone go? Danny?
I guess I didn't say anything, but if someone was gonna make me leave my collection, probably just be temporary. Maybe like if I wanted to like start a family and I needed to stop collecting to focus on different things financially, I would probably stop for a couple, well maybe a few years or something, and then I'll come back eventually. If I had to sell everything, I'd keep my Goku and Broly, and I'd put them in storage or something. But yeah, I would come back eventually.
Yeah. I don't know if to like say it again. I don't know if I would. I think I'd switch hobbies, like go back to photography and stuff like that. But I don't
But
know.
you need something to take pictures of statues.
Yeah.
They don't move. They sit there perfectly.
Well, I was gonna say hopefully it doesn't happen, but we'll see.
Knock on wood.
But had this one game we're gonna play for tonight. I don't know if you guys remember PM Me for Price.
Remember this?
So PM Me for Price is these guys are posting these statues for sale. A lot of people, I'm not gonna name names or where it came from, but a lot of these ones are exaggerated. It's the best way I could put it. But these are their prices, and everyone has to guess. So,
So
first one for
Before, all the prices were crazy. I want to see if the prices came down as opposed to before. That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
and like two of these, I have no idea like what the price is, like what if it's a good price or a bad price. But guys, I guess you guys will tell me. So first one is Sideshow Wolf Predator, and this is a legendary scale. So I guess it's like half scale, whatever. Our OG price was $2,000 for this one.
Well, way back.
Yeah.
This was like now you get the prime ones, boom, 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 everywhere you get. But this was like a piece back then. This was like wow. They weren't making this stuff.
So legendary scale is half scale, right? John?
Correct. Correct.
Dang. So this one's like huge, right?
This
like
is massive.
Taller. Yeah.
This was a grail of grails back in the day.
I mean, you see the Apple for scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy. The OG prices, OG prices for like old pieces like this are usually like $300, right? But this is $2,000 from the get go.
From the get go, exactly.
Yeah.
I would. Well, are you going in order? Maybe it's better to go in order. Yeah, it's probably
go in
better.
order.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
better.
So, question is this still a grail?
Yes. A lot of people consider this the best. What's the name?
Really?
Wolf.
Quality-wise, it hasn't been eclipsed by anything more current.
I'm guessing the Prime ones are killing it right now because the base. But as far as like the Predator himself, I think it's still considered really well done.
It holds up. Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think, Pudgy?
Jeez. You said originally it was $3,000?
$2,000.
2,000.
Yep.
Yeah, jeez. I'm gonna say 4,900.
And Brenton, what do you think?
I'm gonna go slightly higher with 5,000.
Jarhead?
Price is Right showcase here.
If you
They
put this
jacked
on
me
here,
out of it.
it's probably ridiculous. So I'm gonna say $6,000.
Damn. Damn.
He's played this game before, so I honestly don't know if this is a good price or a bad price. So like we'll find out in a little bit. What do you think, Buck?
3,800.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was just saying, at the end, Matt's gonna bid $1, so he doesn't go over.
You all overbid.
And Phoenix,
COVID pricing, man, 3,000.
3,000.
I'll go
The value went down.
53.
What the hell?
300. Any?
That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna say 41 then. I'll go
41.
forward. 41.
And Matt.
All right, so I got to split Phoenix and Buck. So I'll say 35. I think it's about 35, 34, 35.
So this guy, OG price is $2,000. It's Sideshow too. So like John was saying, this is a grill of grills.
Oh, geez.
Asking price for this thing is $4,500.
Wow. So doubled, a little bit more than doubled. Is that shipped?
Shipping is $250. It's not too bad.
$250 for a half scale? Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Is
I
the
mean,
buyer
he's making it
responsible?
up the other way.
Jeez, Danny, jeez.
I would say the buyer responsible.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think? Is that a crazy price or is that reasonable? Or
I just kind of figured it would be double what the retail is.
It is. I think if he's trying to sell it, my impression, I don't really know the market for it, but immediately I assume he's gonna have a hard time finding a buyer because there's better options in terms of predators, although they're not half scale. So that's something. But otherwise, this was good for its time. It holds like historical significance, I guess. And it is still a good statue, but as for a pose, it's like propped up on one leg. For a Predator, I think Crack Tusk is better from Prime 1, but it's smaller.
yeah, that's crazy, man. So there's that one. Number 2 is going to be Batman Sanity.
Batman Sanity.
Jeez.
So
See-
if you guys don't know, this is from XM, and these are all 1/6 scale, and OG price for this one is $2,300 for this one.
Jeez.
What was the OG again?
2,300.
2,300.
This was a pretty low ES, if I remember right, too.
See you, John.
And I haven't seen these go below 3.
See you, John.
See you, John.
Peace out, man. How much was the sanity?
Stay dry.
Uh, Sanity is OG price is 2,300.
I hope he wears a raincoat when he drinks.
Sorry.
I forgot who has this one. Someone that we know has this one.
The only person I don't know them, but I've seen that guy Eric.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Eric
yeah.
D.
From
They
the
they
BSC.
really need to make a Spider-Man one of these.
You saw it already, man.
That'd be
You
nice.
mean,
Yeah.
you mean XM should do it licensed? Is what
Yes,
you're
I'm saying
saying?
license. I've seen the custom one.
Yeah.
I don't
Custom
think
one's
you know what.
huge.
Oh,
I
there's
don't
a
think
custom
it.
one?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't
I
think
don't
I've ever seen
think-
a custom
The
one.
custom one's quarter scale.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
geez.
they also did 6th, right?
They did 6 too. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
seeing 6.
I
Spidey's got that
don't
rogue
think
scaler.
XM can
That'd be
do a better Spider-Man sanity than that custom. I don't think XM can do better. That's crazy.
Are you saying that's the one you want?
I'm not gonna buy it, and I don't think I'd buy it. Like I wouldn't. I don't want all the characters. I just want specific people. But I think that statue looks awesome. But man, it's too big.
I think there's a spot open still, Buck.
Oh man, you know how much is it? You know, we'll talk. I'll hey. No.
Buck, it's pretty close to perfect, Buck.
I
Just
mean, if you're a
bypass my
Spider-Man
defenses
fan,
just like that.
if you're a
I need-
Spider-Man fan,
What scale is this piece you guys are talking about?
quarter scale. All the figures
Sport-
on it are quarter scale.
Quarter scale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Something
Center-
like a Spider-Man sanity kind of thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're wrapped by
Fewer
the
characters though.
wrapped by the
Fewer
Sinister
characters.
Look
Six.
this up.
Sinister Six.
It's
With the
huge,
Sinister Six.
Pudgy. It's huge.
The
They have
big- the
people
big-
holding up the hawk. The what's his name?
Vulture.
Vulture.
Vulture. Yeah, they have people holding him, so he's
The
put in
base
place.
is Sandman. The whole like
Yeah.
on the
the
base.
whole thing. Yeah, it's a perfect
Really?
idea.
It's really good. It's a really good statue.
I think it's 4,500.
That's a hell no for me then.
That's a quarter scale one. I think the 6 scale is probably 3K.
That price range is reserved for J and D only. I'm sorry.
I think they're-
Oh, I got the pinky out now.
the pinky out.
Pass the gray poupon and the J&D,
know?
please.
I gotta get my brushes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We're speaking with royalty here.
Yeah.
So, Pudgy, what do you think on this one?
Man, somebody got shit of potato chips.
Let me see. Originally
Getting cough drops
2,300.
out.
I'm pretty sure this is a low ES too. I don't remember the ES.
We'll just stop chewing ice.
I'm gonna say 3,500.
3,500. Jarhead.
I don't think I've ever seen this below $3,000. So I'm gonna say 4,500.
How about you? Bro?
I don't think it's in that high demand. I think it's probably pretty close to retail. How much is retail again?
Really?
Just to be sure.
It's 2,300 retail.
3,200.
And
That's
50
not close
cents.
to retail.
Felix, how about you?
Relatively.
Phoenix.
Well, I would say about $3,000 the max.
Phoenix
So-
looking a little red already.
4,300.
4,300, you said?
Just like the other one.
Gotcha. And Matt?
Like that one. Pudgy, you said 35?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be between 3 and 35. So I'd say, who said 32? Somebody said 32.
I did.
Oh. Okay. 33.50. Split buck and
Let's see if you guys win the showcase.
All right. I'll
So
say
it's
6,000.
6,000?
Nah, definitely not.
I got one for
Actually,
you, Brenton.
I forgot this is PM for price. I keep thinking the price would be reasonable.
Yeah,
Like,
$17,000.
Steve, do you actually PM these guys to get the price, or how do you get the price?
They're already listed, and some of
Oh,
them
okay.
do include the price on them.
Oh, okay.
So XM Batman Sanity OG price was $2,300. Shipping for this one, he wants $400. Asking price he's asking for is $5,000.
God damn.
Close.
He's bugging, man. No one's
Do we
gonna buy
remember
that.
Do we remember what the ES was on this? I think the ES was pretty low, right?
Is it sold out?
It's sold out.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember what
Go.
it
It's
is.
long sold out.
If you guys want this piece, talk to me because I know somebody's selling for retail.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
Oh,
piece, no one.
Oh,
this
Thanks,
piece is
thanks
not
for
in
sharing
high
that
demand.
with us and the entire internet.
yeah.
Phoenix.
You can
Thanks.
find Phoenix at Phoenix Custom Capes.
Yes.
Phoenix, I know
Where,
someone who's
where Phoenix will
interested.
take a 20%
Can
finding
we stop
fee.
the show right now so we can talk to Phoenix?
Yeah, yeah. Pull the plug. Pull the plug.
Yeah.
Talk to me after.
Whoa,
Is it-
Chris says
Yeah, why don't you
over
just say that?
999. There's no way, really?
What?
What did he
That's too
say?
high. The ES is over by 999. Oh no, that's the price. Never mind. Sorry. I don't know. Did anyone fund the ES on this one? I'm interested
Nah.
now, or curious.
Stand by.
I doubt it was 1,000.
Yeah.
XM, yeah.
500 maybe.
I would say like 200, 200,
Yeah,
300,
it's like
Yeah, I was-
They even do a 99.
299. Yeah,
Yeah.
299 or something like that.
299.
Why they do
There's
that?
also, there's also the smoke version, right? So
Yeah, I mean the unpainted one.
yeah.
Limited
I think
edition
I think the
on
smoke
the
version is better on this one.
on XM's website. Limited edition of 388.
Oh,
Oh,
check that out.
still not too high, but oh, there we go.
This is a pretty big piece, ain't it? Too.
Mm,
No, it looked like
Shoot
this the size of like a regular quarter scale.
yeah, it's not that
Because it's
big.
1/6.
I know Art has this one.
Uh-oh, Cash. Cash has got a new Bat Cave coming up. That would look dope in the middle of it, Cash. Think about it, Cash.
Don't
I
think
got
about it,
Phoenix.
Cash.
Hit up Phoenix, man.
Oh man, I wouldn't buy this statue. It's not that good.
Wow.
Damn, but
Wink, wink.
Goldilocks.
This is 1/6, right?
Oh, you-
What is
This
this?
is Bucks. This is
What,
Bucks.
Goldilocks?
This is
This is Buck Sanity.
Yeah.
I've never watched this anime. It's like the one I haven't watched, and I think it's one I choose not to watch. It's too long.
I thought this
I
was
grabbed this
Buck's
for
night of
Buck
drinking.
specifically for Buck. This is the one you don't watch.
Yeah, this is One Piece.
So this is Sume. The statue is called Tony Chopper.
Yeah,
So I brought this up too because anime statues sell out like crazy quick and everything.
Mhm.
And OG price for this one is $680.
it's gonna be way above that now. That's for sure.
Yeah. So like I
Scale-
said, anime statues sell out quick, and yeah, this one is. I think
Do they
the
sell
scale
out
is
quick here in the U.S. or overseas?
everywhere.
Yeah, even in the U.S., there's a lot of anime collectors out here too. They just have different groups, honestly. But in fact, a lot of them like cross over into the statue groups we're in. But they don't post their anime stuff in our groups because they know they'll get clowned.
What was the OG price again, Steve? Sorry.
Sorry.
OG price is $680.
It's like a 7 scale or like I think or 6.
Yeah, they have weird scales for anime. Like I didn't know what
Yeah, I
scale
thought
this
most
one
anime was like 1/6.
It depends when because Sume has different lines. This is the HQS line, so probably 6 scale.
Are they in a cookie?
It's like
It
a
looks like a
pancake,
cookie,
something.
yeah.
It's a pizza, yeah.
Or
I thought it
cake.
was a pizza.
It's like cake. You see cake behind that one on the left.
This looks like a ceramic statue from Hallmark.
Oh my god. I'll say this: Sume has higher quality in terms of the production quality of the statues than all the comic statue companies combined.
Oh, don't go defending
Dang.
them because it looks like reindeer on steroids.
It
It's a
is.
it's a reindeer lion.
Their pink work is phenomenal, fantastic. They do a great job.
But they use the same factories.
No, I don't think so.
What did they do?
It was a joke. Let it go.
Pudgy, what do you think?
I have no fucking idea.
I know.
No, I'll pass or play, Alan. Pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
No idea.
I'll go 2,800 on this.
Mr. Q.
$3,000.
But
This I'd say probably like 1,800.
Phoenix.
Triple at 2,100.
2100.
Dang it.
Danny.
What? Isn't tripling 1,800?
Yeah.
700, isn't it? 700 times 3?
Times 7.
I thought he
I'll
said
go
this was
1,800.
600.
680.
Oh.
I heard this.
You asking an Asian if he can multiply? Is what you're saying?
Oh shit! Oh,
I was trying to skip over to Danny real quick, but I guess he caught you.
Wow.
Sorry, I thought it must have been the alcohol.
You see what Luke said? He says, "Since when did Pokemon wear
oh
hats?"
god! Do.
Wait, doesn't the Pokemon guy, the kid wear a hat?
He does.
I don't know. I was too old for that show.
Me too. Oh, I
How
said
old are you
18.
guys?
Sorry.
18. How about you, Matt?
24.
24. All right, this one was hard. Like this is okay. So, OG price for this one is $680. Shipping on this one is $200. Asking price for this one. So, real quick, I found 3 or 4 of these at the same price. So this is like the average, I guess. Asking price for this guy is $2,800.
Dang.
That's on eBay. That's 100%
Wow.
on
Nailed it.
eBay. If it's on Facebook, they can never ask for that price. That's on eBay.
But hey, Buck, is it common for like these anime statues to double in price?
I
think?
have a statue behind me that costs less than $1,000 at retail, and average is like 2,500 now, and it came out like so many years ago. And Sume statues hold their value even though they have like large ESs because so many people want them. And like I said, the quality is there. They paint them very well. They have great textures and just the production quality is very high, but they take forever to deliver on their pieces. Like they can the statue can be delayed like 3 years after they say it's gonna release. So it's and they'll be like we were shipping it out, but no one who ordered has gotten their piece. So
Oh, that's scary. That sounds like customs.
it's worse. Almost. Almost. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna go into pictures, and this first one is this is a dream, man. If I had this set up, I'd be happy. So a lot of people like even Art just picked this one up. The Prime One. Is this Optimus Prime jet fighter, or what do they call this one?
That's not Jetwing because that's a different kind of. Looks like a
Humongous.
spaceship on his back. I don't know which. I don't know what's he's combining with this time.
Just the bass, man. It's just
Do, do, do.
Yeah, it's really well done.
The very best. No one ever was. Do, do.
it like
Some detail.
I know I can appreciate the work that went into this, even though it's something I'm not interested in.
Dark of the Moon. Did I watch that movie?
oh, Mr. Pubbo says Jetwing.
It is Jetwing. Wow.
I got this in order. Dang.
Mr. Popo. Why did you betray us, man? You're supposed to be a Dragon Ball Z guy.
Imagine taking that apart to ship it if you sold it.
Oof.
Man.
You okay?
Is that the Sarlacc pit?
There's like a
Wow,
guy
that's
sitting-
huge.
Yeah.
That's fucking huge. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Wow. You got an anime statue in the back.
Jaden says probably took him 5 hours to put together.
Honestly.
That's not going in the best of, that's for sure.
Oh,
Where's John with his detox?
can you imagine having to dust this thing? God.
Jeez.
Air duster.
No, like, would it? Oh, man.
A
It would
leaf
just
Look at
blower.
that
blow it
room.
into a
You
new
think there's
section.
dust in there?
Leaf blower.
God.
Dang.
That Megatron is nice.
I like it a lot.
Prime 1 does make some amazing Transformers.
Hmm. But this guy also has like fantastic lighting.
In the worst lighting, this still looks crazy good.
Well, he's definitely going for a gallery look.
Too bad the movie sucks though.
Yeah.
That's the alcohol.
First one was
talk.
good.
There
Okay,
we
so
go.
my question is this: if you guys watch a movie and it sucked, but the statue looks cool, would you guys ever think of buying it?
No.
Nope.
It would
Nope.
just remind me of how bad the movie was.
Exactly.
Depends. Depends.
It's like
Depends
that
on
Black Adam statue that came out. It looked like an awesome statue, but I ain't gonna buy that crap because it's movie sucked.
Mhm.
I
The movie
got.
set? Oh, that was good. I didn't see it yet.
I-
though.
I
Alright.
thought it was good too.
I thought it was good.
I thought it sucked.
One less statue that gets sold, but
Oh, man. I got the J&D Harley, and I think the movie was shit. So sometimes
Yeah,
the
that's 'cause-
statue is really good.
it's because Margot Robbie's hotness eclipsed the suckiness of the movie.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And you're into
yeah.
hookers and below.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
yeah.
I,
Sex sells, but come on.
I'm gonna regret that forever.
Buck pudding.
It's in history now, so you're
Wait,
good.
what's in the middle?
Buck the pudding. Buck
It's-
pudding.
Oh my god. That looks like another Optimus Jetwing.
I think it's a Hot
I
Toys
know.
one, right?
What's that
Little
dinosaur?
baby.
What's
Little
that
baby.
dinosaur transformer? Right?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
guy
know.
looks like he lives in a museum or something. That's not a basement. The way
Could
it's designed.
Very classy.
Yeah,
Could be.
Marble floors.
yeah.
Could be a basement.
Look at that blue lighting. I
That's
think I saw this
his
room
shed.
in John Wick.
That's his shed where he keeps his garden equipment.
I love the spotlights up top and like the
Yeah.
the dramatic lighting is so fucking awesome.
He's even got a chandelier.
Yep.
The way he's got the ceiling set up, it looks like it might be a home theater. You know, because that's drop ceiling like that, and then he's got the curtains. Maybe it's part of the
Yeah.
home theater in the back.
Great
I
lighting setup.
usually know this statue as like the biggest one out of all of them.
Shockwave.
Shockwave, and look at this guy. This guy just like Primo was just like hold my beer.
Well, Dwayne,
I think they-
Dwayne Davis says it's part of his hotel. So he's a hotel.
Tough.
So the new one is even bigger, isn't it? The Prime, what? The Autobot, Optimus Prime, the new one they just on the last showcase, is bigger than this one.
Is it really?
Who's fighting Megatron? I think he's fighting Megatron. Right? It's like a diorama.
No, just the Optimus. I forgot
The
the
one with like 6 million guns.
Yes,
They all look the same, man.
Power Master. The Power Master.
The
Power
new one is
Master.
smaller.
That's the newest
Oh,
one.
you're not talking about the Penetrator.
What? Oh,
Moving on.
Episode 69, The Penetrator.
That's
Ladies and
all I
gentlemen.
remember from the showcase.
We have to rename the episode. This is the
Those numbers
Penetrator
don't match.
episode.
Those numbers don't match, Pudgy.
Well, eventually they do. Eventually, if you see the full length feature, eventually they do. Well, one's the premiere, and then the next one's the finale.
Oh, okay. Introduction. I get it.
There you go.
So this one I know everyone's talked about already, but like I honestly gotta say, like I really like it. Like I know, like it probably doesn't match the comic book or
I like it too.
the bell doesn't
love
make
it.
sense or whatever.
I
The
think
only
it's
thing that
appealing.
I don't get is, well, I do get is the price, because I think they said pre-order price is $1,500, but there's a lot going on here, right? I mean, like I almost said his testicles, but his tentacles, whatever.
Wow.
Is, they're all
You
over
gotta
the
use your
place.
testicles to buy it. But
Now it's worth the price.
my only critique from an artistic standpoint, even though it's probably accurate, is that with the symbiote being the majority, the only splash of color is Spidey in the middle, just the exposed part. To me, like the bell, maybe if the bell was a different color, something to break it up. It's almost too monotone.
Now they did say that they were gonna paint it, go back and paint it again. So
Okay.
because originally when they did this, they painted it too blue.
Okay.
So for the show, they painted it black, but they said they went too black with it.
Right.
So I guess they're gonna add some blue.
It's in progress.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna add some stuff to it. Now I hope if they're gonna do that, they're gonna add white to the suit too, where
Yeah.
Venom's getting cut off.
And if the bell was more like a brass coppery look, you could tell it's there, but it's really aged. If they kind of de-aged it, so it pop a little more.
Or that green
kinda-
bronzed. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It's so patinaed now. It's like
got a
dirty
patina.
dark,
Yeah.
but it's almost too much. When so
It
much
blends in too
jet
much, yeah.
black, yeah. When you get so much jet black as
Yeah.
a focus,
You know something else I like about the statue though? Look at Spider-Man's face. You can kind of see like he's kind of in agony
he's
by his eyes.
straining. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not just there chilling. He's straining.
Yeah.
They should have made the
You see-
symbiote
Look at his
lower
traps.
so you could get blue from Spider-Man's costume in there. They
Yeah.
should have made it just a little bit
Or
lower to add
spots,
some
or
of the
maybe
blue
just
for him.
spots showing through.
I don't know. I like the idea that he's got his costume, so you know that it's Spidey. I mean, remember, you also have a lot of people who've only maybe seen the movie, or they're not comic book readers or whatever, but they understand the statue from what it is, and they recognize Spidey, and they understand Venom, and they understand how the symbiote is coming.
What if they gave you two switch out torsos?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
$2,000.
They haven't announced any of the torsos yet, too, so you might get a new.
My thing would be quality. Do you think all those, I don't know what you want to call them, streamlines or
Tentacles.
tentacles or whatever you want to call them, man? How easy can those things break?
They're not going to be polystone. They can't be. They're going to end up being
PVC
some
or
other
something?
material.
Some kind of resin PVC.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, look how thin and
They'll key in.
spaghetti looking. You think?
Yeah, they'll key in. I'm sure.
I don't know. Even still, it's just
Matt, my
Sam?
only
Tentacles.
disagreement with your whole argument of like
Hey,
the
well, stop!
regulars-
It's not an argument.
No, the regulars that would look at this, the movies going folks or whatever, they're not going to drop $2,000 on a statue.
How do you know, Brenton?
No,
Yeah,
there's
aren't
there's
movie
no
statues
way
more
that-
expensive than comic book
Listen,
statues?
Pudgy made it. There was a show.
The
Pudgy,
movie guys spend more money than the comic
Yeah.
guys on pieces.
You could be right. You could be on vacation with your family and at Universal Studios and go into that shop that's right over there. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Brenton. Right across from where you get the photo with Spidey.
They're not going to have
And
this. It's XM.
Well,
We get
Oh,
you
yeah,
on
sideshow.
comic accurate, Brenton, but
Okay.
it's just not gonna. They can't cater to just you either.
Maybe they'll have it in Disney Paris.
Or maybe they'll have it somewhere, or the guy will get the idea from it, and then he'll want to buy it. So I don't know.
Mhm.
I think there's a larger market than just
Yeah,
us
they had
collectors.
to pick a path and they chose it.
Well,
But
my
then again, they
biggest
make
complaint is the price on this. Like the XM is just trying to take advantage of collectors for doing something unique.
Do you really think it's that expensive? Like I hear all these people saying, "Oh, $1,500 is expensive," but I see that most of their statues are like between 11 and 12, 13.
Yeah,
You think $200 more is really expensive?
No,
it's almost a
considering
custom
it's-
piece.
so
It's
if you
yeah.
buy regular, if you don't
two
do the
characters,
advanced pre-order thing, it's 2,000 Singapore dollars.
Which is 15 something.
So do you actually figure that
1550. 1550.
I've
So-
looked on the webpage.
out? Venom Arise is what, 1075? And
I-
that's I guarantee you that's going to be a bigger
I
statue
understand that.
than this is.
Everybody keeps comparing it to that statue.
because
However,
it's a
look
big
at,
fucking statue.
I know that, but look at some of their other statues that are $1,200, $1,300 that aren't as big as Venom Arise either.
Freaking Darkseid was $1,000. That's a
But
that's a 1/6 scale.
They have plenty of statues that they charge $1,200, $1,300. Most of their statues are that price.
Yeah.
No, are you serious? For real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
XM
I don't
statues.
know about
most
that.
Most
I
of
think
their
most of
statues-
them are like around 1,000, but then they have like some more like premium
are we
pieces.
are we willing to bet stakes on this?
I'm not betting. I'm questioning it.
Say, I want to go to Stalkgrass, damn it.
You know what? You know what? You know
Don't
what?
do it,
Let's
Jarhead.
this.
No one's gonna pay up.
Jesus! Oh my god!
Don't do it, Jarhead. No one's gonna pay up.
The president
I'm
is
just-
that.
That was good, Danny. That was
I'm
good.
curious for
Oh.
examples though. Like, what's a
Yeah,
recent
exactly,
XM that?
I can only think of Cable, but most of the others,
All right,
the
let me-
Kyle
let me-
Rayner is like around 1,000. The Arise is around 1,000. The I don't know.
Yeah, I agree,
like
I
they're
agree with
usually-
this. Maybe the price has to do with the difficulty of engineering.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't
You-
buy that
Two characters.
as much.
Nah, I think once they figure it out once, it's set. I think
So
that's
this
not-
is like the price of like Ghost Rider on horseback. You think that's the equivalent of this? That should be at the similar price.
Oh, look who joined. What's up, Romy Rome?
What's up,
It's been
Rome?
a
Bro?
while.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, okay, I got to give kudos for licensed companies stepping out there and doing this. You don't see this except for in customs. There's another custom out there where he's crouching down and half. It was on Mr. X's show that he did. Half of them's in the symbiote and half of them's in the spider suit.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that piece was, but it's just again, this goes to the why is he in the spider suit? I mean, every statue I've seen, he's been in the Spidey suit with the symbiote coming off. So I don't know.
Just looking at the Doomsday 1/4, 1,100, and that's a big character.
I don't think most of their pieces are like that expensive. They're just floating around $1,000 for the most part. It's only for some pieces, and even Cable, when that price came out, people were like, "Whoa, why is it that expensive?"
How much was the Ghost Rider on horse?
Cash said 1850.
I mean, it's a little bit under that. What, 300 under that?
Yeah, but that has like a second torso and a bust stand for the torso.
Well,
Yeah,
this
the
has a
horse is
second.
huge.
This has two torsos.
And a full-size horse.
Barely. And that
Yeah,
has
the
a
horse.
full size horse, and then that base is massive. It's got all the fire, also much color. Right? I don't know. I'm looking at this and
It's a full size bell. Look at the bell. Hey.
Carl says,
It's cracked too. It's cracked too. So
Hey, look at the fucking Liberty Bell, people.
Let's say most of their statues are hovering around $1,000 to
Sure.
1,200,
To-
1,100, whatever. You really think that $400 more is expensive for this, or no?
yeah, I do. I really do. Especially comparing it to like the recent Venom statue. That was what it was for me.
But look at the what they're doing with the statue though. You know, they're taking it like I've never seen a non-custom statue take this big of a chance with a statue.
True. I agree.
I hear you, Jarhead.
It looks like a custom. It looks like a custom.
Yeah, and I was
It's
looking
ambitious.
at that other custom before
Yes.
to buy it, and
Mhm.
this totally was like turned me off of that custom because now
Mhm.
this to me is better.
Yeah. I hear you. It's definitely ambitious. I think they're charging you for the ambition and the fact that there's no option like this in a licensed within the licensed world. This is the
But
only licensed Spider-Man concept you get like this, and that's what they're charging you for, not necessarily for anything else.
and another thing too is they're charging you if you pre-order it, right? They're charging you what 1,300 for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like if you order it later,
Oh,
it's
wait.
going to be 15. But
Let's
if you
see.
order right now,
Let
it's
me make sure of
13.
that. If you order right now, it's
Oh, really?
1,400, not
Is
13.
it
It's
14?
1,400. 1,400.
13.99.
13.99.
Okay.
Yeah, I get no. I'm not saying that it's not a good statue. I have my hangups, but overall, it's like a pretty good statue. Fantastic concept. You're not gonna see it anywhere. But again, they're charging you because there's a premium on it because there's no other statue like this in the licensed world. The reason
Yeah.
why that Venom 2 could be that low is because they know they got so many Venoms that are licensed. Their previous Venom was competing with the new one, right? People are like, I already got the other one. I'm not gonna. So they gotta like be more sensible with the pricing. With this is like never. You haven't seen this before,
This is
like in
cool.
license.
And you,
It's a cool piece.
and you also
I'm-
got to consider.
I'm willing to
Some-
spend $300 more.
Yeah.
for
Sometimes
for
yeah,
something
sometimes
like this.
for sometimes collectors, especially when you're, I guess, what's the word I want to look for? I don't want to say frugal, but when you are more selective on your pieces that you get, sometimes concept, design, and quality outshadow size. You know,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, I hear you.
Haagen-Dazs versus Breyers. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say. You know, it's one of those things to
No.
where
I'm not even saying it's not worth the purchase. I'm just saying the price is there's like
Well-
that premium on it for that reason and no other reason. It's not really justifiable the price. It's mostly just there because they know they can get away with it, right? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
think this
I think
is testing the waters for their pricing. If people buy it, then you're going to see a whole price jump across the board.
well, no, but it's testing the waters. But look what they did. They jumped into something else that nobody else is doing. So
Yeah.
I think it's worth the test. You see what I'm saying?
I-
They jumped out there and
But I
just
think
like Matt saying, you know, I think you know they're stepping out into an arena that nobody else is what they're doing. It's so different, you know. I think I see the value in it. You know, I see that it's so different. Like when I saw it, I was like, I have to have that statue. So
It gives
I hear
me, you know, I mean, they call it transformation, and it does give me Hulk transformation vibes too. You know, that same
right.
kind
Yeah.
of wow factor.
Like I don't even care about the price. I think the price is high, but if I liked it, I would have bought it, right? There's just a few things that are not working for me, and it's like his eyes and the rocks on the base, and
Oh, man.
but everything else is pretty awesome. The musculature is fantastic.
Down Cujo, down Cujo.
Yeah, put them up for a second.
so.
Hey!
So Buck, are you saying as long as you want something, you're
I don't
willing to
need
pay
it.
what any price if you
No,
want it
no.
bad enough?
No family
that's-
abuse
that's-
online.
That's
man.
not necessarily what I'm saying. I'm saying this is within the price range that even though I think
Doing his
it's
job.
definitely too high for the quarter scale and what's going on here, I will swallow like my hangups if I liked the things I had a problem with. In fact, if only the eyes changed to something I liked, I would buy this for the current price.
if this was over $2,000,
I
I
wouldn't
probably wouldn't buy it. But to me, the couple $100 difference is worth it to me.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess there's also something to consider, Jarhead. I think you and I both are, you know, we're used to
very
customs, and we're
I'm very
used to.
selective too.
Yeah, you're very selective. You're also used to seeing customs. You see, so you know, kind of like a generalization of how these things go with custom pieces. And this is very custom-like. It's a little different, unique. It's very different. So for some others, it's a little bit more challenging to digest than others, or than I guess for us or other people, which is understandable. You know what I mean?
Do you mean price wise or in terms of concept, Matt?
Both. Yeah, I was gonna
I think
say both. Yeah.
So you think the engineering is so amazing on this? So to me, let me think. Like Sideshow Carnage also has black swirly symbiote pieces that plug into Carnage. Okay.
You can't compare that statue to this one.
No, but I'm saying it has the same kind of concepts there, where they have black squiggly lines that just plug
No,
into the body,
This is
look
more
at this statue and
complex
look at
and
that
more
statue.
intricate.
and then the top part will just plug into the back.
This is
Yeah,
this is
there's way more to
I'd
this.
say
than just-
this is way more complex. Like
Yeah.
I'll say, but like again, it's just like I'm not even saying like the price isn't the biggest hang up for me. It's just like there's certain
the
things
eyes.
that and
Is it Spider-Man's
other
eyes or Venom's eyes?
Venom. No, Venom. Spider-Man's eyes. I don't mind too much Venom's face. It's a cool concept. It's like there's so much about it to like, but like again, that price point. But if those things changed, right, I would buy it for the price. I think it's high, but like it's not so high that I'm saying it's not worth the price. I just think they inflated the price because they could get away with it. I think, and I've stated the reasons, right?
Yeah,
because one of my reasons is actually the same as yours. I said no one else is doing this. It's a new concept. It's like they ventured out somewhere, like basically that no one else is doing licensed wise, and also no one else is doing this, right?
That's like saying
And
if there's a new TV, a new kind of design TV that comes out, or similar, it's a TV. It's got some similarities, but like remember plasmas and LCDs and whatever they have now. I mean, the price point wasn't the same as the previous TV. I mean, you know what I mean? They took a risk. They went out. And they got a new technology. They got new things. So
that's different because there's a lot of R&D that goes into that, right? I mean, this is just literally someone drawing the concept and saying make it.
Well, there might be R&D into doing the tentacles and being able to package them. And
who's plugging in a skinny torso tentacle that we don't know how this thing pegs in? I mean, I don't know how the Venom statue is going to be. What's going to make that secure onto it? So there could have been some R&D and research. Yeah, exactly. How do they pull off
how do I put this? They're not going to be breaking new ground in terms of any technology they're going to use to manufacture this. It's going to be things they've already learned throughout, like the manufacturing process for multiple different statues. They will apply to this.
That's called R&D.
There's
he's saying it's already paid for.
It's already paid for, dude.
Another thing about the statue is so great. Another thing about the statue is so great is it's causing so much talk about
exactly.
Yeah, about the statue.
You know, everybody's
Carnage isn't going to do that.
Yeah, it's just.
I hear what you're saying. And again, I'm not saying like it's too expensive. I'm saying that I think the price is inflated, but you know, people will buy it. I'm not saying people won't buy it.
I'm sorry, when I see the Sinister here, I think of Ricardo Montalban. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
How much is that piece?
I don't. It doesn't remind me.
I don't think it's up for sale yet.
He's not looking sinister. He's too damn happy.
It's his teeth that look weird.
That's how he is in the story, though.
In the storyline, yeah.
In the story, he's overdone. He's very
really like campy almost.
Yeah, he's the Sinister they have now in the comic books isn't like the Sinister we had growing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's different. He's more boisterous. He's happier. He's more
flamboyant. He's kind of fruity.
Mr. Flamboyant.
Yeah.
So this one comes up with 3 different portraits too. There's like one that looks like the animated series, and there's
a classic one.
Yeah, there's a classic one too.
And then there's one that he has a mullet.
Really?
Yeah. Which is also in the comic books. It's very comic book accurate statue, believe it or not.
It's just like the Sinister I'm familiar with. Okay.
Yeah. That's why people I think are mad about it, because they were expecting a classic Sinister.
They want the 90s.
Yeah.
I think it's just the route XM is going with now in terms of the X-Men, maybe.
I mean, they did it already with Magneto. That's something from the same story, you know. So,
do you guys think they should have cut down on the colors on the base?
That's the thing. I think it's it pops too much. It's too saturated.
They did too much. Not enough.
Crystals look white and
the character's so pretty much monotone, though. I guess it's a way of making it pop a little bit.
Yeah, but
I
then
mean,
that is
but
the
it's-
island Krakoa, right?
Yeah.
Krakoa look
Cool.
kind of Alice in
Oh, it's
Flowers
Wonderland.
and
okay.
everything.
Yeah.
It's all
So
comic
it's-
accurate. This is all
Yeah.
comic
Yeah,
accurate.
yeah.
So,
Well, except I heard it wasn't the Brood. It's supposed to be in the comics. Supposed to be mutant hands coming out, right? Like,
There's some on the
Nowadays.
left, right?
oh, there are.
Yeah, look at it.
It's
Oh,
well
yeah.
done, though. It's
E.T..
really well done.
That's what I'm
actually,
saying. I
I
think
actually
it's-
kind of like this statue. I don't like those two
Yeah.
portraits, but I like the classic portrait.
Do you have? Is that the only photo we got?
Yeah, I don't think it's an
Ready?
ugly statue. It's just not the sinister I would want.
Yeah, it's,
I got
it's
the
not
front and
it's not
back.
classic
Yeah.
Sinister.
That looks good. Look at that. The vegetation looks nice.
There's a lot of detail there.
Yeah.
His cape kind of looks digital.
Hey, look at this
Yeah.
Venom. It's a huge bitch.
Freaking massive, dude.
Yeah, that one's what 1,000.
The Venom?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
1,000.
Like 1,070 or something like that.
That's a good price for that statue.
Yeah,
How
that's
big
what I'm
it is.
saying. Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with Transformers, but
Galvatron.
Galvatron, yeah. A huge one.
I think this looks pretty cool.
That's a dope statue, man. I like all the light ups.
Do you do Transformers Drive?
No, but this one's kind of making me think about it, honestly.
Wow.
You-
Transformers was like my thing when I was a kid. Transformers and GI Joe, like
Me too, man.
Transformers, robots.
I mean, this
and
looks.
guys.
There's
Oh, no,
still,
yeah,
I mean,
dope.
it's,
That's
it's
dope.
modernized or whatever. It's XM
This-
Slayer on it or whatever, but it looks
this
like
statue
Galvatron. It feels
takes
like
me back to when I
Galvatron.
was a kid.
Yeah. You guys want to see something cool? If you go to the bottom of the base, this is now, for me, this is like an Easter egg in all XM statues now. Anytime you see a mechanical, like a lot of mechanical parts, look for that tentacle. This same
Yeah.
tentacle, this same kind of
Yeah.
tentacle. It's like XM Easter egg.
A lot of Doc Ock leftovers or something.
Yeah.
You mean like a signature identifier, or what do you mean Easter egg? Like something that leads to something else, or just a signature
It's-
identifier for XM?
They
It's
use
like
that.
they incorporated to represent machinery like
Mhm.
quite a bit.
And it's on a bunch of their statues. Yeah,
So
Yeah.
they lazily reuse that piece over and over again.
I
It's
didn't say
frugal.
that.
It's frugal.
Why'd you
But
say
you look
lazily?
for it.
Why'd you say lazily? Oh,
Hey Johnny,
God.
give me some cable from over there.
Oh,
yeah, give me
man.
the
I
drawer.
gotta walk way over there and put it on.
Probably because they have like 1,000 of them made, and they're just
Yeah,
like, put this on, glue it on.
too lazy to come up with a new idea, right?
It's like shingles.
I just want Odin Scrolls, maybe.
Looks nice.
The Crow, yeah.
I like the base. It's understated for XM.
I know, right? I was gonna say that. It looks like a
It's-
sideshow base.
It's understated, but it's to the point. It's well done for the character.
I wonder if she'll have like an unmasked portrait. Probably.
And then Terry was like, "I'm glad I stuck with Prime One."
Oh,
That
man.
animal thing just looks badass, though. I like that.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
It
I
always
mean,
does.
Creature.
But this
This
is
is-
1/4 and that's 1/3, right? The prime ones.
Correct.
Mm.
Yep.
Ugh.
So they got that, and then they brought out the Batwoman. Looks cool. I like it. I know a lot of people were saying like her tattoo and her exposed skin is something a samurai wouldn't.
Maybe her skin isn't white enough or what? Did I say?
I like the other
Yeah.
portraits better.
Yeah, so they released another picture with her portrait without a mask. It looked really nice.
Oh, there is. I haven't seen that one.
I'm not
Yeah, it
familiar
looks,
with
it
the
looks really
character.
good.
I don't know this character.
Yeah, so all these pictures were thanks to Anton, by the way. So Anton, thanks, man. These are awesome.
Wait,
pictures.
bro.
That woman is like Batman's cousin.
Kate Kane.
Yeah, she's related
Sandra
to Bruce.
So, do you guys see her cape? How it is? Looks kind of like a yin yang.
Yeah, I can see that.
Pretty cool.
You mean like Blade's thing? Blade's
Yeah.
boomerang?
You think that was intentional?
Yes.
I never even noticed that.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
I mean, look. If you look at it, to me, it looks very intentional.
No, I mean like the shape is intentional, but do you think it was intended to look like a yin yang?
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole Asian themed statue.
Well, I could see what Jarhead's saying though, because one side is black and the other
Yep,
one's red
one's red.
too,
Yeah.
so it kind of fits
Yeah.
perfectly with that.
Yeah.
I've always thought that weapon that she's holding is cool too. I don't know what it's
What's it
called,
called
but I always thought
again?
this.
Which one? Let's go in. Oh,
It's
So
got that-
they
it's like a comma kind of or something.
Yeah. It's got hooks on one end and it's got like a bar in the middle and it's got chains.
Ask
on the ends of it.
Alexa.
It's a crazy ass Paul.
Oh, it's like a comma into a 3-sectional staff. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh
I always thought that was a cool weapon.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like a fishing hook.
and Benny just received or cleaned up his
Fishing for people.
collection.
Hey. Ah!
Oh, and then well, actually, I thought this was cool. Like what's this movie called? Halloween. This is a quarter scale and a third scale, man. This is God. Scary
difference.
sometimes. Yeah.
Wonder where Little Michael came from. I love Little Michael.
Why'd you say it like that?
I know.
You didn't ever see The Longest Yard
No, I
remake with Adam Sandler?
Yeah. I love Little Michael.
And then Brenton got his Spidey finally.
Yo.
I know. I really like this. Seeing it in person.
Yeah, I love where you put him too. It looks great there. Are you gonna keep that portrait on it, Brenton?
No, I switched it to the other one.
To this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one better.
Cool. And you're saying like you're loving the base too, right?
I love it because that one, so it's his left arm that has the webbing to the one tentacle that's like in the back there. You can actually see where it's starting to pull that tentacle apart. Like the wires in it are breaking in a section of it. It's a really nice little detail there.
It's a cool shelf right there. Those three pieces together.
Is this XM or Sideshow?
Sideshow.
Oh, really?
Those glow, right? Tentacles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can turn
Yeah.
them on.
Is it plug-in? Little thing.
They like tiny
No.
watch batteries.
Yeah, the tiny batteries.
The
I took them out.
little disc batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't leave them there.
Right there, if you can see the green part where it's like starting to tear apart.
Showing the copper in the wire.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Congratulations. See, that's what I was talking about. Community, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Sam, he's a wonderful guy.
And this one came from Cash too, so this is cool too. It's perfect timing, man.
I know, I sat there, I just stare at this.
That's cool.
I really like this art print.
Is that guy at the bottom? Is that Hammerhead or Flat Top? I forget his name.
Hammerhead on the bottom right in the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat Top was what? That was Dick Tracy, if I remember.
Dick Tracy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got my things confused. I was like,
But
I
yeah,
know-
but
I
they
know
make a
Flat
similar,
Top. Yeah.
similar look. Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh.
why you do it to me?
What is best in life?
This is at COVID.
Oh, Dr. COVID. That's your King Conan.
Okay,
huh?
Conan.
Oh, nice.
Godzilla.
I love that piece.
Conan
Do you have that
is
piece,
great.
Matt?
That's a
That
great
Conan?
shelf.
I do not. I do not have that piece. I would love to get that piece. It's just that
I like the
I don't know.
gladiator theme.
yeah.
Look how good it looks with that Hulk too. You need that Hulk as well.
That Hulk is pretty
You know, that's
nice.
not my Hulk, man. That's not my Hulk.
Yeah, but look how Conan looks. Like this looks good
Yeah,
together.
that's, not for me. I mean, Conan's. You know, shout out. This is Conan's Conan was released 40 years ago in May this year, though. I think I mentioned before in one of the chats that it's playing in some theaters. There's a company that's going around putting it in the movie theaters, so you can actually go to the movie theater and see it for the 40th anniversary.
He needs to dust though.
I was expecting Brenton to call him out.
Like
but
I jumped out.
Dr. COVID, you got to dust.
Does he? Is that?
Oh my
That's
god.
dust, bro. That's all
let's do
dust
this.
right
Let's
there.
do this.
Isn't that
Oh,
like
it's
a
not.
cloth? It's a cloth, right?
Oh,
it's
it's
a
big
cloth.
dust.
No.
You can see it right
it's
here,
a
though.
cloth. He puts a
Well,
drop.
oh, no, man, come
Oh,
on.
get outta
Right
here.
there. Little spot right there.
That's a blemish in the wood, maybe.
We'll let Brenton call him out.
There's two
No,
Conan pieces to play.
It's too close to Christmas, so we gotta be generous. Once the new year hits, though, you're in trouble.
That lighting
That's
is good.
that's nice. Oh, you got that chubby Superman.
It's
in that.
Queen Hulk. Yep, Jaden.
Oh,
He's a damn
Biggie.
dust my ass.
Good for you.
Biggie on throne.
Looks so tiny, man.
What's
And,
the?
like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. So like, I remember seeing this Biggie everywhere. I think it's quarter scale too. But God, compared to like everyone else.
Yeah.
Compare him to Hulk and Conan. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that's the throne section right there.
I like-
That Conan still goes for a lot of money. It's a rare piece. That's probably the reason why I haven't gotten it.
do you see it
this?
very often, or
No, you don't. That's what keeps the price of that statue what it is. Those who have it will not let it go. And there are a lot of us Conan collectors who know, it's one of the top pieces of if you're a Conan fan. I've had the opportunity to get it a couple of times, but the timing and the price wasn't there for me. For my collection, that's one piece I'd like to have, and I think the prize is another one. I chose the prize, the one that has eluded me. But
What's
What
that
are you covering up there,
rectangle of- what's he
You didn't see that?
what are you covering up?
Patriot. You got the Patriots up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotta show some respect here.
No
Wow.
cheaters allowed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dr. COVID, come on, man. What were we saying, Jarhead? Or was
No,
it?
I was just saying.
But-
I mean, if you find it for the right price, are you gonna try to pick it up, or?
The answer to that question would normally be yes, but it's again just like with any other collector, you have to. For me, at least, I'd have to. It's a matter of timing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like what I have coming down the pipe. You know what I mean? I don't want to dig. You don't want to dig yourself too deep in a hole before. For me, I like to clear. I like to clear the slate before I start on something else.
I was just wondering if this was one of your grails or not. That's all.
At one point I think it was, but I think I had this conversation with Pudgy before. The fact of the statues that are out now, when you look at the price point for it compared to some of the statues that are out, like some of these older dated pieces. I know maybe it was Eddie too. Some of these older dated pieces, they still hold up. However, the price point that some of us collectors want to get for it, not there. So therefore, the value won't be the same. Like for example, that Conan right now, it would probably be at least $2,500, right? But when you look at it, you can see in the face that it's a little dated.
It's dated, yeah. So you wouldn't be necessarily willing to pay that.
So exactly, would I be willing to pay that much money for it? I get it, I know it. Maybe 5 or 6 years ago, it was worth that at some point. But compared to like the concept and some of the customs, you and I both know some of these customs that are coming out. I mean,
Yeah. I get what you're saying. It's not the new. It's like that.
Yeah.
The old.
Yeah.
It's no Hulk on throne.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, but see, the Hulk on Throne does nothing for me. You know what I mean? I mean, I would rather have I don't know how much that Hulk on Throne costs, but I think I'd rather have an LBS Hulk than that. That to me, that's a rendition of Hulk.
You take that back, Matt.
Take that back right now.
You take
In
that
Well,
back.
fighting words.
Do you see what he said in the chat though?
No, I'm
It took him
Matt-
3 years to track it down,
yeah.
but then look what he paid for it in his next comment.
Someone offered him $2,500.
What's up, Eddie?
But what I don't what he paid for it. I don't know what he paid for it.
Oh, I thought
Eddie
casual.
heard
That
Eddie heard his name.
he paid 800.
800.
Paid 800. Yep.
Well,
Nice.
see, that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Especially if it took him 2 years to track it down. You know what I mean? Yeah. At one point, I was trying to track it down too, and somebody, that's the going price for it.
Man, it's like we
And,
said in the very beginning. Like patience is what like everyone needs. You'll
Yeah.
find
I
it.
know that's what it reminded me of.
Oh man,
And then
whenever
when
I
we
get
did
a
it-
piece for a lot of money, I make sure I don't look at like what the prices are in the market after that. Yeah.
There's certain statues though that like that come up that it's not necessarily a good deal, but you're probably never going to see them up for sale too often. So, would you jump on it if you saw it for sale? Not saying like it's an exorbitant amount of money, but like if it was a reasonable price, and it's one of your grails, would you jump on it?
Yeah. The
Yes.
answer to that,
Yes.
the answer to that question would be yes. But again, for me, I've become very disciplined in how I use the money in the hobby. And if I have something coming down, I want to make sure the slate's clear. I've seen too many times people get trapped, go down a hole that they can't get out of, and then you're dealing with problems or issues. For me, this hobby is the disposable income hobby. So I can't. You gotta stay disciplined, even if it is a grail. Just one of those things where you gotta learn to walk away.
I just saw some garbage on your screen. You should get that off. I'm sorry, John. Like, I didn't mean
This
to talk
belongs
shit
to
about
John.
your statue.
That was pretty cool.
But I love that piece, Dr. COVID. Awesome piece, man. Congratulations.
He did say, "Won't let it go" means too much to me, as this
Yep.
was a favorite for me and the old man back in the day. Saw in theaters with him.
Yep. See,
Sure.
I totally agree with that. Yeah.
That one was my jam, Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah.
What
'Cause-
is this?
Jose dropped these pictures, and I don't know if he did them or
That's Moon
if he
Knight.
found-
That's
That's-
Samurai.
Yeah,
Samurai,
Moon Knight,
Moon Knight.
Samurai.
Yeah, it's from a custom group, I think, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Khonshu's fighting with some other gods.
I need a.
So
Conan.
became a samurai. What is this?
I want a Conan
From-
pit fighter from a custom
from-
group.
From Egypt to Japan.
That'd be sweet.
It would be one where he does like this,
Oh yeah.
or where he's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
this.
You
They
need
have
one
there's
with
a
the-
red
Montage.
Sonya. There's a red Sonya like this, but the mini bus is tiny.
You need one like he's holding Thulsa Doom's head or something.
Oh no, when he's chopping it off. Remember what he did? He had hit it on both sides.
Oh yeah. He was really hacking that thing. That was a brutal scene.
So this is the statue I delivered to Mark Optimus, and man, he got like a
Marky
deal of a
Mark.
lifetime.
Statue looks great too.
So are these with no boxes?
No boxes, but the
Ah.
price was too great. Too
Too good to pass up.
yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it,
but
that
the
same,
shirt-
was it that same guy, Casual?
Same guy. Yep.
I didn't know he
I
had
s-
this.
What's he
I
do with
saw-
all of his boxes? Why doesn't he have any?
What was it?
So-
I don't know. Must bring
So
stuff.
these were supposed to be keepers. Like he said, like he would never sell these, but I guess like years later they moved into a new house, and you know how that goes.
Your house
You
or
guys
your
start
room,
clearing
which
your
is
room
it?
and stuff.
You hear that, Ed? Cadavid? You trust Dr. COVID, man? It's a keeper, but you know what? You'll find a new home.
Wow.
Bugging for that Conan.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, the memes. I thought this was funny because this happens at work all the time. So it's like, our snacks always get stolen from the refrigerator. So someone put a
For the camera.
yeah.
The snack cam.
Always happens. What? That's it. I had? Shit, I thought I had more. Peter shared this storm. Man, I can't like unsee the one I have now. Like I had to repaint it.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Peter ready? I want that Cyclops and Emma Frost. But no more X-Men for me, man.
If you do see an Emma Frost, let me know, man. I've been trying to find one for a good price.
Ah, I think I have one saved on Facebook. I'll send you the link.
How long do you
I
think
want
that
that Jean
shelf
Grey.
is?
The
She's a good
shelf.
one.
This
You
looks like
think that's
from.
4 feet
It's an
long?
IKEA.
Yeah, I think it's a calyx.
Yeah,
I think it is
what's
4
that?
feet.
I think those cubes are 14 inches.
They're about 15, 15, 15. And, so,
Probably
He
5
says
feet
about
something.
60.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of statues, right? It's holding a
we're
lot of statues.
tall.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm just thinking about something, so I've been planning.
Oh,
the
man.
line,
The books.
Brenton, the line.
Combining the books with the.
Yeah.
But also you can see those are all sideshow.
I know that's the
And yeah,
difference maker.
all small bases too. The Emma has a small
I
base.
I
Cyclops has
will
a
tell
small
you,
base.
my Hulk on Throne, I put on 2 of those.
You mean front? You stack them front to back, right? Not
Yeah, front
like
to back,
side by.
and
Okay,
I split the difference.
okay. Oh damn! You didn't want any overhang at the back or front?
Nope.
Okay, crazy.
Mr.
Damn.
Popo put these up together.
Oh, Mr. Popo, why no more anime? Your name is literally Mr. Popo, and you only got one Dragon Ball piece. Shame.
The best character, huh?
Mm, mm. I have the same statue, but I won't call that the best character.
Vegeta's the best character, right?
Ugh, no. Vegeta fans need to keep quiet, man.
What about Trunks?
Trunks is pretty awesome, but Goku's the best character.
I heard Beerus is better than Goku.
In what sense? Better in what sense? You mean stronger? If so, yes. But
Just a badass character, all around.
Hey,
More likable.
he said ordered a Goku 1-to-1 scale.
oh shit. Okay. Big ass balls.
That's a real fan right there.
Oh man,
Hey.
I can't get a one to one.
That's a real Dragon Ball fan right there.
Exactly.
Hey, Jarhead, Deflex one is asking, Calyx can hold weight of all those statues at top?
Yeah, I mean, I held my my Hulk on Throne's like 100 something pounds.
Dang.
And I mean, I split the weight though. It wasn't on just one calyx. It was between 2 calyx. So
Okay.
Sideshow isn't that heavy, you know, and it's spread out.
And they're supported less than every 2 feet.
I'd say it'd be like 30 pounds per sideshow.
Joe has all his
Joe has
1/3
those
statues on calyx,
Oh yeah, that's right. He does.
Yeah, that's true.
and he's got that big ass swamp thing.
Yeah.
I would say even that Cyclops is probably around 16, and the Jean Grey. I had the Jean Grey. She's not heavy, and I can't imagine like most of those are.
Only
think
heavy
they're
one
all
is this
like-
cable. Is the one I know is really, really, really heavy. Then going on to this.
Balrog.
I know Rashid loves this one, but God, where do you put this thing?
We need a person for scale, man.
Right there.
Go.
That's the
There's
first
a person.
Oh my god.
Is this the big?
Stupid
This is
bitch.
the big one, right? Because they make 2 different sizes.
I think there's a bigger one than this one.
There's a bigger
I
one.
thought
Than this
the
one?
what? I think that's the biggest. I think the biggest is like 6 feet. This is like around that, right?
No, I remember the mouth being as big as a
It
person.
looks like
sometimes.
it's 5 foot.
But there's the box actually.
Nah, it can't be something bigger than this. Look at the boxes.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
When you get your statues delivered by forklift, you've entered the big boy realm.
Yeah.
They're on pallets, man. Shit.
Your
Have a
box is
divorce-
just plywood.
You got a divorce lawyer on retainer.
So does that mean you got to keep those boxes too?
You have to, man. I know people
Gonna
say they
sell
will never
that?
sell this, but
Honestly, I don't think they would. If you have, I don't know. Nah, I don't think they'd ever sell it. It's something to keep, right?
I think they would have to.
Rashid got this NYC piece last week.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
I love the light up feature on it.
Yeah, he was like geeking out when he turned it on.
That's Darth Vader's. What you
No,
call it,
this is
right?
the regular version.
Okay.
You know those memes where it says like you can you can hear an image just by looking at it.
Yes.
I can
yes.
hear this one.
Do
Yeah.
you know what TIE stands for?
Oh,
Twin ion engine.
Nerd.
How dare you, Buck?
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Dragon Ball Z, motherfucker. No, just kidding.
Jesus.
Let's get serious.
nerd
Oh,
wars,
man.
nothing
love
but nerd
That's
wars.
hilarious hearing Danny swear. It's like he doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah, he's like,
You nailed that one though.
here you go. This is Rashid too. Rashid took this one out. He was like, "This is what
That's-
Mr. Sinister looks like."
That's
I love that Sinister.
Even his face
love that
looks more
Madeline.
manly.
Somebody's selling it in Europe, I think.
Danny, what did you say?
The Madeline
Goblin
Pryor.
Queen.
Oh.
Goblin Queen. It's just like a nice.
Nice
Is
what?
it considered a dial?
That's what it is.
If it's two characters, it's a dial, right?
What? Hey, Danny, what does Tata stand for?
Tata. I don't know what.
I'm sorry.
Damn it,
That
Buck.
was meant to be that was meant to be a boob joke for Madeline.
I know what you're getting at, but I was gonna call your bluff and see what what it stood for.
It's a car company actually too.
Buck, stick with
I
the
gave
hookers.
I
and
gave I
coke.
gave I gave you an alley oop and you should have dunked it, Danny.
I wonder if any of those came broke, like from like shipping and stuff.
I think he did say he had to put them in individually, though.
He did. Yep. Each one. So there's like I think 20 of them. And you have to put them individually, but I think they do have some like bend to them too. So maybe.
The only thing I don't like about that statue is the base. It's too plain to me.
Base.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah, I
museum
wish I had
style.
something going on. Yeah, I wish I had more stuff. I love the statue. It's just the base is nothing.
Oh, then he
Oh,
brought this
this
one out too, man. This is an XM piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old XM. I like that piece.
Dude, the Black Bolt's good too.
Medusa
there,
and Black
yeah.
Bolt. Yeah,
And Lockjaw.
I always thought about adding them.
This
That
is
screaming
nice.
So-
portraits.
So-
Pudgy, would you add those now? Look at them. Do they seem a little?
They look a little dated, but those
the
are
Black Bolt looks good,
those
too.
are renditions of characters from a dated time. You know, from,
Yeah.
from
And
Kirby's
just the fact
Fantastic
that
Four.
there's Lockjaw too, so
Yeah.
it makes it
Yeah, but-
a little.
Yeah, but you've got custom. There's a custom Black Bolt out there.
I think this one looks better than the custom one.
with the glowing eyes.
yeah.
that
I
one?
like
Yeah.
I like the Black Bolt. Yeah.
I think this
I still
one
like
looks
the Black.
better.
I
Is
think
it-
the Black Bolt still holds up.
And the
Man, you talking
screaming,
about
screaming
ATL?
portrait's better.
Say what?
Is it
Screaming Portrait's better?
Yeah, the Screaming Portrait's really
I
good
probably
too.
shouldn't
Yeah.
say that.
I know that's why I'm not saying anything, just in case I want to get in there.
Robert got his Nightcrawler.
Was we talking about the
Yeah.
group or something?
Danny, do I need an Iceman for my X-Men line?
I would think so. I would think you would need the original 5 at least,
I know, right?
but that's the only Iceman license.
So would you get what you say the original 5? Would you get a Beast? What's Beast's name? Hank.
Hank McCoy.
Hank. Would you get Hank McCoy or would you get Blue? Would you get him when he's blue?
I get him Beast, the Beast version, the most iconic for me is
Okay.
Beast.
So not the human not the human with the big feet.
Yeah, definitely the Beast, the furry version.
Oh, if anyone's interested in this one, the Psylocke, I know someone that's selling it for like really, really cheap.
It's a little
Just-
overscale.
just in case.
Fuck, that Nightcrawler is awesome, man.
Damn, that's making me want it more and more every time I see pictures.
Oh, I thought you had it ordered
Yeah,
already.
Nah, it's just a character that's not high on my list.
Yeah. Click away. I don't want to see this anymore. It's scary.
Click away. Listen to him. Like, take him away. Seize him.
Oh
Emperor
my God,
Buck has
it's-
spoken.
We got Sam set up here. That was cool.
Damn.
Sam in the red, man. Sam loves his red.
Yeah, get that
Yeah.
light on point.
Yeah. Sam is a proper gamer. He doesn't use mouse and keyboard. He uses a controller at his desktop.
Does he really?
Look
yeah,
at
he
it, the
does.
Xbox controller. And it's an elite controller. It's got paddles at the back.
Wait,
That's what I'm
hold on,
talking
hold on,
about.
hold on. Did you say
Yes, I
controller
did.
is-
Yes, I
no,
did.
no,
Yes,
no,
I
sir.
did.
no,
Yes,
sir.
I did. Yes,
Keyboard
I
and
did.
mouse are the way to play.
Yes.
I don't know if you
they
want to
are.
play a
For-
point
for-
and click
me too.
adventure. If you want to play a point and click adventure game, yeah, maybe. But I don't know. If you're
WASD,
talking
bro.
about real gaming,
Oh, you
fuck
gotta
that
have
shit, man. I don't know about
Buck,
Razor
I'm
shit.
learning
I
all
got
kinds of things
razor-
about you today, Buck.
razor tartars.
You've got a kid somewhere. He probably hates he probably hates on art too, just like you do.
He probably hates Dragon Ball.
Oh my god. I think I left my
Hey.
controller.
Hey, you guys, I gotta go. I gotta cook dinner.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
thanks
Phoenix.
for having me, man.
Definitely.
Alright.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Have a good
Hey,
night.
Phoenix,
Be
Take care,
careful. Walk
Phoenix.
into the kitchen.
hey, post a picture of what you
Thanks,
cook.
man. Thanks.
Oh, and then like someone grabbed this too. So this is the price for Nova. A lot of people are saying it's really high, but this is all SGD.
It's like $12.50.
$12.50 for the
USD.
Nova. And
Hey,
then
Siri.
it's for a symbiote, they had a regular price of Jesus.
It's 15 something.
Yeah, so when you convert it, 15, and I think the other one's like 2,000 or 1,800. It's crazy how they released the prices for these two already. They just literally just got announced. We didn't get any preview. Of
I
them
mean,
or
and
anything.
they got pre-orders for them already. I mean, that's crazy for this one.
Yeah. Yep.
This Nova though, but Nova was teased. We saw like teasers of them a while ago.
Yeah, like the shadow ones. Yeah.
And
When I saw the shadows, for some reason I thought it was Sunfire. It was going to be a Sunfire.
they released a pre-order for Jean Grey too, which was really fast too.
Oh, they did. What's the price on
yeah.
that one?
10 something. I think.
1,000. Wow. Okay.
Anybody in here gonna get the Jean Grey?
I was thinking about it.
I was thinking
Alright.
about it, but not anymore.
Yeah.
What
burst
dissuade?
your
What
bubble?
dissuade you? Yeah.
Well, I want the sideshow exclusive, and I just found out someone I know might want to get that XM one, so he's gonna have to sell the Jean Grey sideshow exclusive. So
Oh.
I said, hey,
If
if you're gonna upgrade, I want that one.
What if that deal ends
If
up
it-
being a bust?
I'll just wait. I think I'm gonna wait.
that's a
Not
bad
the
I
joke,
just like
man.
that. I just think I like that Mark Newman sculpt too
Is
much.
it
I'll
busting
deal.
at the seams?
I'll deal with the base. Oh, okay, I get it.
Oh,
I got lucky with that sideshow one. I had the regular forever, and then someone sold me their exclusive, and the doctor did a lot of work to it, and
Yeah.
now the fire piece is like removable, so it's really cool.
I had the exclusive, and then I broke the fires off intentionally, and I sold
Yeah,
it
yeah,
as
that-
a. Yeah.
That's what he did too. But he made it magnet, like I could put it back if I wanted to.
Nice.
Well, you guys, we went through 100 pictures. Let's see. That's all I got, and we hit 2 hours, man. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Money, man. Haven't heard you all night. Like, how's your workout?
I've only been here for like 15 minutes.
I know. I saw you, but I haven't heard you, man.
No, it's cool, man. I enjoyed listening to your guys' stories earlier.
Yeah,
It was funny.
I feel like we should start out like each
John's
episode like that.
story was fucking crazy. I would never picture John doing that. I just feel like he's too mature to do that. So when he's like, woke up, the bed is soaking wet, I was like, Jesus, John. what the
Uh-oh.
I don't even like want to know. Like that's crazy.
I want
I
to.
mean, you could guess. You could guess pretty good.
Buck told his story, but he didn't tell it in detail, so I feel a little gypped
Yeah.
there. You know, we got little highlights, but there's more
Backstage.
to that one.
There's-
Wow.
Well, since we're talking about it, Eddie, you gotta tell us one, just one. Give us one.
So it was actually like I don't know if it was last World Cup or the one before that. I was day drinking with my coworkers. And so we started like early too, because the games start early. It was probably, we started at 10 or 11 and we worked nights, and I think we had worked that night. So around 10 or 11 we were drinking, and we were drinking until the evening time, until all the games were over. And by that time I was pretty fucking drunk enough to not realize what I was doing. And I was gonna drive. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but I was gonna drive home, which was probably like, I don't know, a couple miles. But I go to get in my car, and I'm sitting in my car, and I'm like, why won't the car fucking start? For like a good 20 minutes, I'm sitting there trying to start the car, and I don't remember what's going on a lot. I guess I'm acting stupid and like falling out of the car. Maybe I threw up in the neighbor's lawn, so they called the cops. They called the cops on me, and so the next thing I know, the cops are knocking on the window, like arresting me pretty much. They put me in the back of the car, and the only thing I'm telling the cops is, please, for the love of God, do not call my girlfriend. I was like, I don't care that I'm going to jail or whatever. Just don't fucking call anybody. Like, don't have me call anybody. Just let me lay in jail drunk. So we get there, I go through everything. I swear they printed me. For some reason, I remember that, but I don't know why they would when it was just a drunk tank kind of thing. So I remember laying there in the cell with like 4 or 5 other drunk bum dudes or whatever, and I'm laying there, and then they had to move me later in the morning, and because by this time it's the next day, probably like 4 or 5 in the morning. So they moved me to this other room, and this guy comes in. He's like, an inmate. It wasn't prison, so this dude was arrested for something. But anyway, he comes in. He's like,
he didn't say
he's
you got
looking
a
at
pretty
me.
mouth, right?
He
Wow.
looks at me sitting there in the
God.
corner, and he's like, what are you in here for? Because I look like even younger then. I was probably 23 at the time, maybe 24. I don't remember, but
Got a pretty mouth.
he's looking at me like, what are you in here for? I was like, I was just really drunk, and they arrested me. And he starts laughing at me, and I'm like, what? Like, am I supposed to have a better story for you? Like, oh, I shot a guy, man. Like, fuck.
I'm sorry I let you down.
Shot a guy in Reno and watched him die. Yeah.
But anyway, after that, they let me out. I had to call my buddy to pick me up because I didn't want Adriana to know where I was. I was like, fuck, I don't want her to know. She's going to give me so much shit. She hated the friends that I was drinking with, so it was even worse that had happened. So I called my buddy to pick me up. He takes me home, and I slept it off, and Adriana never found out. Eventually, I told her what happened, but she never found out. And then I go to my buddy's house to get my car because it's still there, and I'm asking him, like, I couldn't start the fucking car. He's like, you didn't have the keys. You were sitting there fucking with the ignition with no keys.
Oh man.
But why did you get arrested?
Dude.
Were you behind the wheel?
Yeah, I was in the car behind the wheel, drunk, and I guess the neighbors called the cops saying that I was
Just trying to
disorderly in
drive.
public or something. So they just had me sleep it off. I never got charged with anything.
I
but
don't
could've-
know. Yeah, they can't really charge you because you didn't do anything.
No, I think
That-
it was,
if you-
they just kept me in there to
Yeah.
sleep it off,
Yeah.
But
Public drunkenness.
that's probably my worst
But it
story.
wasn't
I have a
in
bunch of
public.
stories, but that's the most regretful one because I ended up in jail for a night.
Crazy.
I've been to jail once.
Everybody's got
Really?
to do it once, I guess.
I've been to jail in Bolivia once. Me, my cousins
Bolivia
and
is
friends.
worse.
Oh shit!
I know.
Fucking
Yeah, this one's-
Midnight Express. Here we go.
So, so we were all celebrating a soccer game, and we have all these songs for all these soccer
See?
games. So we're drinking in public. and
Mexicans
everything.
in soccer, we shouldn't drink when we watch soccer because that shit
Hey,
happens.
it's World Cup is on. So a lot of our
last
people die.
Wait, sing one of those Bolivian songs, or
I'm not gonna see you guys. Don't know. But so we're walking down like this this like very rich neighborhood, and we're just singing like crazy, trying to walk home, and then like this like cartel truck out of nowhere, you know, with the
Oh,
cage in the back,
jeez.
comes out of nowhere, and I'm just like, I'm too drunk. They're probably gonna go look for somebody else. But it's like six of us. And then like so we're walking, and then like these guys with like huge guns come out, and they go like, hey, get in the truck, get in the truck. And I'm laughing so hard to where I'm like, let's get in the truck, man. I don't know what they want. But it was the cops. Like my cousins were like, you know, gotta get in a truck, they're being serious, whatever. And so then like, you know, in America, you go to those tanks that you're talking about, money.
Like a drunk
Like
tank.
it's
Yeah.
a nice facility, you know, it's
Yeah,
official cops there.
I don't know about how. It's nicer
But,
than
like,
Bolivia for sure.
Yeah. So they take us in there, and it's this huge, empty-looking warehouse building, and then there's two floors. And I woke up. I woke up as soon as the doors opened. So when you go through the doors, there's like 1,000 people walking around randomly. They're all. It's like a jail, you know. And then there's like, I guess there's like kids and like you know, families in the corner trying to like, you know, I guess their husbands are in jail, so they're all together on one side. And I'm just freaking out. I was like, I can't be here. I can't be here. Like, I'm not
I'm
gonna
an
survive.
American.
I'm not gonna
Steve, some
die.
casual nerd problems.
Yeah, I'm
Sobered
I'm
up
gonna
real
kill
quick.
somebody.
You were like that guy from Shawshank. I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
He sobered up real quick when he saw that.
And so then like my cousin, like he calls, you know, his sister, and luckily, which is my cousin still, but she was going out with a sheriff at the time. And I swear, like 2 hours felt like 2 weeks, man. I kept spotting everybody, like walking around, and my cousins were all still drunk singing, and I was like, nah, man, I'll be DD for like jail or whatever. I'm keeping my eyes on that one guy right there. It keeps looking at me. But yeah, man, it was scary as anything, man. It felt like
You look like a statue collector.
yeah.
Fresh,
Kind of cute.
fresh
But
fish on the line.
Dirty mouth.
None of that counted. They didn't take our like fingerprints or
pretty
anything.
butt.
They just threw us in there.
Deliverance Chapter 2.
Yeah, I'll always
Terry-
remember that though.
Terry Crews from Friday. Fresh fish on the line.
Oh god.
Wow.
You want some cheeseburgers?
We should
Ain't no
do an
cheese
episode like that,
between
Eddie.
these two.
I got a ton more, man.
I don't
should-
know if I want to tell all of them. Live. That
Just change the
one,
names and put a
that
mask
one,
on.
Adriana knows
I've,
about.
I've got quite a few myself.
There we go.
I guess so. With a name like Jarhead.
It's a necessity in the Marine Corps to drink and get trash. So part
Yeah.
part of it.
I deeply regret all of my drunk stories. Like each morning I woke up and I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. But I hear friends' stories and I'm like, wow, I have not done anything that bad. So I always feel better when I talk to friends because I'm like, I thought I was bad. Ching out.
The Bolivia job.
I didn't run into any whore, so Buck. So you got me.
Well, that guy was eyeing you. You could have ended up as one. So
I know, right? Nah, but yeah, man. Eddie, I remember you were talking about getting a Halo piece. Are you still getting it anytime soon?
Yeah, every day I check emails to see if they're gonna hit me
Shipped
up
out?
for the final payment.
Oh, okay.
But they haven't hit me up yet. And apparently it was that was like 3 weeks ago that they had said like it'll be a couple weeks until we start shipping them out. So they should be here. I don't know. Maybe I'm one of the. I did order it later, so maybe I'm one of the later batches or later on the list or whatever. So I have that coming in.
Oh, really quick, they showed when I saw this like everywhere, I was thinking of you. Like they showed a Batman and Robin Hot Toys. I know you're going for the 1/3
Yeah.
ones. Are you gonna be getting those Hot Toys?
Yeah, I'm gonna get them eventually. I have the car to go with those. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They
Okay.
finally they announced those a while ago. They're finally available now. Like they're finally getting delivered now to everybody. So.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Eddie. I know you've been waiting for J&D to come out with theirs, but
Dude, I
it
would
is
be
taking their
fucking,
time.
I would be tempted, which is not good. But if J&D actually did it, I would probably be tempted.
Oh,
man.
we need, we
'Cause
need,
there's
we
no,
need, we need, we need
there's
more
no rooted
converts.
hair on those, so I would be cool with them. I'd be
Oh,
fine
we
with
need,
the
we need more
silicone.
converts, man. You know, I welcome you to the fold.
Hey, Buck. How old do you think your kid is right now?
Oh shit.
No comment. Keep it that way, Buck. Keep it. How about you, Pudgy? You got anything coming in by the end?
Do I have anything coming in? I don't think so. No, the usual stuff's still in the pipeline. Nothing new.
And Buck, how about you, man?
3 statues that will arrive between
Oh yeah.
December and latest January. Not it won't come after January. Those 3 statues.
When's
And a small
Harley
child.
coming?
Harley, it's if she might I hope she comes before Christmas. If I'm lucky, she will. If not, maybe early January.
I don't
That's what
know
we all
where
say.
you ordered her from, but Payne said he just got his shipping for his. So
Yeah, I've paid for my shipping and it's already in transit. Harley's in transit, but I got it from
Oh, okay.
Australia, right?
okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to do an unboxing, man. I haven't seen a J&D live unboxing. I've seen them
Hey.
all like pre-recorded.
I welcome all of you to come witness. Come on, come on. Let me introduce you to our Lord and Savior Jaden.
Oh my gosh.
When you open the box, does it glow? Does it
So-
like?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like the Lost Ark? What was it?
Open the
Pulp
box, you need
Fiction.
to- before
Yeah.
you open the box, you need to
Like-
say "Let's Jan dies" 3 times. Let's Jan dies. Jan dies.
How do you go from J&D to Pikachu? I'm just
Yeah.
trying to. I can't.
Wow.
I'm just trying to.
Hey,
Oh,
we
you
have
mean
broad
Pikachu to
taste here.
J&D?
Huh?
Buck, do
Hey.
you go door to door knocking on people? You know, asking if they want to.
Please convert.
Please,
Yeah.
you should do that. That'd be funny, man.
Well,
Your
you know,
Lord and Savior J&D. Have you met
hell
him?
is that? What am I talking about?
Come join the
does.
faith, guys.
He
Come
goes
join
door
the
to door
faith.
on streams.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, Buck.
I can't afford your church.
The donation's too high.
Mr. Q, how about you?
I'm still waiting on that damned winged venom. As I'm waiting to pay
Oh,
the
man.
shipping on it. So as soon as the shipping comes up, so I mean it's the custom game, so you never know when that shit comes up. So
That'd be a good one.
waiting on that, and then I found out when I get my back pay. So I'm already eyeing a couple statues.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Next
Nice.
month I'm getting my back pay. So
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, that's in January.
Even news is a gift, man. That's good
Happy
news.
Kwanzaa.
Jesus.
Wow.
How about you, Brenton? You got anything coming?
No, nothing coming in.
I'm trying to save Brenton really quick. Daddy, how about you?
I paid off a custom Star Wars, so that should be shipping soon, hopefully.
Dang, man, you keep getting
Wait,
them
which
in
one,
all the
Danny?
time.
The Platoon, the
No,
NYC.
he's
Platoon.
shipping already?
Yeah.
Wow, that
I
was
just paid that
fast.
off last week.
I feel like we just talked about that
Yeah.
not that long ago. That'll be
He's
sick.
back on schedule, so it's good.
Nice.
How are you liking the what's that snowy one you got
Oh, the
recently?
Wampa?
The Wampa,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh shoot, you put him in there?
Barely fits. Nah, that's probably like my favorite piece this year so far.
Sick, man.
Custom piece?
Yeah.
Ah, it's funny how that goes.
Is that's your first one from that guy, right,
Yeah.
Danny? What's the
You're
First
next,
one,
Brent.
and I'm happy. I'm
I
happy
feel
with
like
this.
you're
How's
always
it
trying to
compare?
divert us.
like paint? Like, what do you think?
Well, I mean, the paint's not that difficult because it's a Wampa,
Yeah.
but quality
Hey,
wise,
man.
it's up there. What's
Should have
up?
bought a J&D with that money.
But jeez. Yeah, but I'm not interested in any of those J&D characters or from the
I'll say it.
movies.
Superman's next, maybe.
Well, if
We'll
J&D
get you
starts doing
eventually.
Star Wars, maybe I'll. consider
Don't worry, we don't need you in the faith.
it. How dare you? All right, I'll just go to Queen.
Oh, man.
And Matt, how about you? You got anything coming in?
No, but I I am getting that Star Wars Mythos Vader sideshows.
Oh, nice. Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
You
I have one
guys-
more payment.
Yeah, a funny thing happened with me was I pre-ordered it, and I usually don't do payments. And I guess they had sent an email after I went back and looked at it. They had sent an email saying, "Hey, you got the statue coming. We're gonna charge your card at whatever date." Well, there's like a month out, right? I never saw the first email saying that was going to happen, and I had canceled that card and got a different card. So they wouldn't charge the
Shit.
card, obviously, and it didn't go through. So, and it just by happen chance, I'm like, I see these guys posting stuff. Oh man, I got my Vader. And I'm like, well, where the hell's mine? So
Yeah, I just saw Dennis's. It looks
yeah,
nice.
so I go to look at my account and I'm like, oh, well, it's canceled. I was like, what? So I called them. They were pretty cool. Good customer service. They said, no problem. We'll just put your PO deposit money into a gift card, and then you can just go ahead and use it to redo it. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
that was cool.
Use the discount code, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I can use discount code or something now. You know what I mean?
What
Mhm.
you're saying is if I want my NRD back, to tell them that I canceled the card. And
No, I'm not saying that.
Eddie, don't ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna
La
say.
la 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 la
Yeah.
la 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 la.
Well, I think that was a situation that happened. I didn't change my mind. I didn't, It was just a situation.
It's all good. Well, thank you guys for showing up tonight, and thank you guys for sharing some stories about. I think that's how we're gonna start the shows now with some
True
some good
confessions.
memories. Some
True,
good
there you go.
confessions,
True confessions.
yeah, that was fun. But hope everyone has a great night. Enjoy your rest of your week, and take care, you guys. See you guys.
Good night, guys.
Peace out.